No, I get that.
But I don't like it either.
My thought would be, if I'm going to throw it, then I'm going to sprint right to half court, and it's like a comeback route to create some space to get it in.
Hey, for those expecting to see Texas A&M and Nebraska, that game will tip off shortly on True TV, and it will be seen here on TNT when this game concludes. Ooh, the nerves are tight here in March.
This foul shot goes down. I do think it's too early to talk about fouling. You know, you see so many teams now foul at 3, but with 32 seconds in the game, that's a long time.
14 from Mahoney, who gets subbed out.
What's going on, everybody? It's Big Red Rant. We got Gary in the house. Texas A&M Aggies versus Nebraska. Nebraska looking to make history, Gary. History.
His
story. But this game will not end, of course. But did you hear him say it's going to be on True TV?
What, the Husker game?
Yeah, in a couple of minutes. Not anything like that.
Nothing like that, no.
Well, see if I can't pull it up. But yo, welcome in, everybody. We got 16 watching right now. Brian, what up? I'll log in on my phone on Big Red Rant. Any day now, this game wants to start would be dope.
I think about Charles Smith, you know, the former New York Knick, where it's like chance at the rim, chance at the rim.
So what do you think, man? You think we're gonna win this game? I don't want to be overly confident and look like a bozo, but I kind of think we're gonna win this game. You know?
Unbelievable effort.
Now you got a guy at the free throw line. You seen Garo.
But I'm not a genius like you, you know. Oh, and he's not. Nobody wants to tell me he's gone. Guy just gets up and leaves. I'm over here blabbering to myself.
Not like he's high volume, Lisa. He is not.
Unbelievable.
15 of 25 for the season.
What up, Chris? My brother Chris in the house.
They're gonna add some time.
I got about 24 watching now. You guys help us out and hit that like button. It really helps. There's Gary. Bozo. What's going on, man? You doing all right over there?
Me?
In y'all's Omaha?
Squirted that shit in my nose and thought I had more time to.
That's what a real
clear,
man
so I
would have
wasn't
done.
snorting on you guys the whole time, but
Wow.
the box of Kleenex was empty. Plumb empty.
Plumb empty.
I'm coming down on you to make it right.
And what can we do to get this game to actually start? Anything? Down 4. They're going to foul like 5 more times with 8 seconds to go. Who
Down
did?
2 now. Auburn.
Oh, okay. No, I'm looking for True TV. Because that game's starting, bro. That game is a starting. Let me look up True TV. I go live on YouTube TV. True, where are you? You watch a lot of True TV, don't you?
That's pretty much all the TVs. They're just fakes on it. We don't even know where the remotes are at.
You don't need remotes.
We don't need remotes.
Because it's always on True TV.
Never turn.
Who plays with
Okay, here we go. Got it. Shut up. True TV's on.
And he's going to eat up this moment.
Where's he going?
Now, can I get anything better than 480p, please? I'll settle for 720. Here we go. Are you ready?
What do you think is going to happen? Outcome-wise.
I feel like we have the horsepower to win this game.
Yeah.
Gary. All right, your boy, Wade Taylor. Kicks it to Solomon.
14 on the season. They finished 500 in SEC.
Over to your guy, Radford. Back to Solomon. Back to Radford.
This is Radford.
Solomon, spin move, stolen by Gary. Left hand dribble, gets that shit beat off the backboard. Luckily, Alex there to clean it up because, bro, I'm going to be honest, Gary should have slowed that down and getting it and really ran some sort of offense, bro. There was no way he was getting that layup up over 4 defenders and a quick 3 for A&M.
Jimmy, these two schools have traveled well. A tremendous contingent for Nebraska.
Bryce Williams with it.
Right there as well.
It's a screen here from Alec.
Really vocal before this game.
Drives left, kicks it out to Tominaga. Thought about a 3. Down to Mass. Yeah, let's use some size in the paint, shall we? Alec blocked and then pushed. Maybe a little transition 3 here. Taylor thought about it. Pump fakes, gets to the rack. Quick floater. That's beautiful basketball. My God, dude.
He shoots the ball a lot from the outside, but a beauty off the dribble just then. Watch him with his
They're hitting first. Bryce to Mast.
I've ever seen on a ball.
Over to Tominaga. Pump fake. Sidestep. Quick release. Corner 3. Let's go. What up, Eric? How you like that? Gary.
So much for them not being able to shoot threes, though, right?
Another 3 here for Taylor. Good Lord. Are you ahead of me, you little cuck?
I was watching on my phone because this Auburn game just got over.
Bryce kicks it to Mast.
Early 3-point lead for the Aggies.
Tominaga covered 3 in your fucking face. Did you hear they were making fun of him at shoot around yesterday?
Who was?
A&M players
No.
mimicking his celebration after he hit a half-court shot in practice. Shit looks personal. Alec muscles the rebound away. 8-8. Huskers ball. Let's go. What up, Tiger Shark?
They challenge, they go up and they look for the paint off the dribble. And now watch this. This is a little slide step. And there it is, baby.
That's exactly what I'd do to you if we were playing 1v1 right now.
All day.
4th and made 3s was Tominaga in the Big Ten this
What's
season.
going on, Josh?
Any of these Nebraska fans going to sit down? Texas A&M.
Bryce Williams, top of the key. By the hash. Kicks it to Mast.
Yes, that's true. Good point.
Handoff, no. Gets it back to Bryce. Was going to give it to Tominaga. Bryce pull up. And 1! Let's go. Let's go. God, I love that dude, Bryce. Is Bryce coming back next season?
Bryce Williams?
Yeah.
Watch him do his work. Drifting back to
think
watch
so.
the ball.
Didn't he transfer from Charlotte or whatever?
Bang.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, is he going to stay in Nebraska or is he graduating?
Take a deep breath 3 minutes in.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the
Nebraska
eligibility.
Cornhuskers, 23 wins, most for
I
them
thought he was done.
in 23 years.
Free throws are good.
They've got experience.
Why is the score not uploading on the screen?
What are you watching
What the
at?
hell?
It was playing some of its best
What do you mean?
basketball of the season towards the end of the Big Ten campaign.
Floater,
find it.
good. True
All they're doing
TV.
is showing these fuckheads celebrating for this game that already went way longer than it needed
Spinning
to.
backwards through the lane.
True TV. Tominaga.
Both teams have hit
Top of the key, loses the dribble a little bit, saves it, kicks it down to Mast. Mast gets ripped from behind, but they're going to call a foul. That's a lucky foul call for the Huskers, bro. Honest to God.
But this is the two-headed monster, the two guards, Taylor, those back-to-back 30-point games in the SEC tournament.
KJ do too much, said Florida and Auburn lost. That killed his bracket. That sucks, man. I didn't even bother doing a bracket because I knew I wasn't going to do good. Mast, nice pass to Alec, and Alec smokes the layup, bro. Come on, Alec. You might want to think about dunking that next time. Deep 3 for Taylor, and he drills it. I told you, dude. Why wouldn't they still be hot from 3? They've been hot. They've been hot. And you promised me they wouldn't hit 1-3. Bryce to Mass, deep 3. Yum, yum.
two teams trading punches.
Imagine being a cuck that can't find the game like you.
Imagine a game running longer than it was supposed to, and then they watch them celebrate, interview two coaches, and then do slow motion highlights at the end.
Slow motion highlights.
You know what I'm talking about?
Rebound, yeah. Wade Taylor whips it to Radford for 3, no good, and thank God. Hashtag blessed. Bryce Williams bringing it up. Tween kicks it to Tominaga. Step back 3 from Tominaga. Let's go. Gary won't see any of it, but that's okay. That's okay. This game wasn't meant for cucks. Uh-oh, Bryce. Oh, Bryce, you gotta die for that. Taylor floater baseline, no good after he lost the dribble. Rebound, Alec. Tominaga bringing the ball up. What's up, Brett? $5 dono says, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Brett. All right, and Tominaga looking how we were hoping and praying he would look versus Illinois, red hot. 3 threes already, bro.
Did you hear when they interviewed him after the one game? And they're like, when did you know you were going to have a big night? He's like, when the first one went in. You hear that?
No, but it makes sense.
He goes, when the first shot goes, like, I know that like my rhythm's good and confidence, whatever. I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, confidence.
I'm gonna need you to shut the hell up so I can point out that was Brett's 10th donation to the channel. Thank you, Brett. We really appreciate you. You are putting Gary's oldest daughter through college right now. Because he has no other income. This is his only income.
This is it. This is all I do.
You know? And it ain't much, but it's a simple, honest life.
It ain't much, but...
Little time out here. We got a J.J. Watt commercial. Should I do play-by-play for the J.J. Watt commercial?
100%. It'd be weird if you didn't.
Ja Flacto says Nebraska loses. Watch. Are you from the future? And if you are, do my sons make the playoffs or are they stuck in the play-in? He said, yeah.
Yeah, he's from the future.
Well.
Good to know.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome.
So, since you're from the future, can you share in the Discord your perfect bracket? So that we can all jump on board when they do the short bracket versions this week.
He says, watch, Nebraska loses by 5 points. That's fucked up.
I'm starting to believe him.
I'm starting to believe him too. Yeah, that was very quick. It sounded confident.
Yeah. To the point.
It was specific. It was specific.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't lose this game. Honestly, I think they can do it. I don't know, man. They have to do it, right? So I read an article, not sure how true it was. What's up, Dion? Not sure how true it was, but they were saying that Tominaga hit a half-court shot in practice yesterday at this on the court that they're playing on, and A&M was there, and some of the players were mocking his celebration.
Mm-hmm. Was it that one-handed that backward shot he did?
Might have been that one. I did see that. It might have been something else. Maybe they were putting their hands on their head or some shit like that. I don't know, but there might be a little bit of blood. Dion said the crowd is electric. It really is, man. It really is.
Is he there?
I doubt it, but you can hear it through. You can hear it through the freaking. If you were watching the game, which I know you're not.
You should have paid to have somebody go down there and be a correspondent for us.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely rich enough for that. We definitely make enough money on this channel for that.
Right.
I take it you're stuffing your face with some.
No, I'm switching screens.
Po' boys.
Don't worry about what I do.
Right? My bad.
Stuffing my face with some po' boys.
I don't know why I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
A catfish po' boy.
I look like I feel very comfortable.
Yeah, me too, Dion.
I have one thing to say. What you got to say? War Eagle, we are Yale. We're still close.
Shut up, Ernie. No one cares. And by Ernie, I mean whatever your name is.
This is a ball front end. Broom has it, puts it up. Williams there, rejected by Allerton.
Did he hit this?
Switch back.
No. I think they're just showing a highlight of the last game.
This is the longest commercial in the middle of the game ever in the history of ever.
Feels that way sometimes. Damn. That's how Colorado won it?
Yeah. Yeah, game's going. It's back on the other channel now.
Oh, okay.
Gary just got called for a foul, maybe.
All right. Why would they take it down off of this? This is so ridiculous.
I can't believe.
Come on, TNT. Ooh, this is Big Ten Network.
To get her barrel on it.
And Big Ten Network's got baseball, baby.
Show Seth Davis. You just called your
It's
dad.
back on
He's going
TNT.
nuts.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find TNT.
Don't be a bitch. Figure it out.
He did a couple years ago.
Hold on.
Unbelievable.
Chuck
Here we
wouldn't
go.
answer my FaceTime.
Here we
Yeah, he
go.
wouldn't answer it.
Well, there's bad cell service in the broadcast.
Big player for this
There we go.
season.
We're good to go.
Defensively, yes, and offensively.
$5 dono from our guy living in Omaha, David Matney says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Buzz has this Aggies program in the dance for a second straight year. Just an incredible run of consistency. Anywhere Buzz has been in his
15-20,
career.
not bad.
Run with Virginia Tech. 5 NCAA tournament appearances with Marquette.
Masked. Why is the screen doing this, dude?
How's it going? What a screen.
Maybe I'm not live. There we go. We're good.
This is Lawrence now
Didn't know the
handling
game
point
cast was
for
working.
Nebraska, Williams.
Good press down on the post, too.
Casey, pump fake, drives right, left-handed floater, no good. Masked, couldn't control the rebound, going the other way. What's up, Ken?
They're already going to murder us on the boards.
Radford, one of the stars for
Only because they're really good at rebounding, not because they're bigger than us. We're bigger, bro. If we just box out.
If you crash.
Damn, Wade Taylor for another 3, bro. That's 3 for him already, at least.
That screen from the left side of the floor, pretty simple. Nobody in his picture at all in terms of defensively trying to catch up.
Jeez.
Wade Taylor is 4 of 5. He's hit 3 of 3 from deep.
And like I mentioned before, Skiro, if you get a chance, just watch.
He only
the
missed
ball
that little
right with
floater.
him. You won't see better rotation on the ball from
Yeah.
anybody really that you can see shooting.
And Tominaga's out of the game already.
Toss it out.
Lawrence over the timeline. As Nebraska tries to answer.
Williams looking for Jawan. Backdoor, that's taken away. Kicks it down to Mass. Doubled on the block. They're doubling Mast on the block. Good pass. Good pass. Oh, my God. It was late. I know. Air ball there for the Huskers. Taylor, handoff to Radford. Radford going to join the party. Spin move, loses the dribble. Bryce Williams steals it. Spins away from the defender, steps through, kicks it over Jawan Gary, loses the dribble, but gets it back. That was a great pass, dude.
That was a really, really good pass.
I love Bryce Williams. Like, if it weren't for Tominaga, he'd be my favorite player. Taylor to the rack. Nice pass. Wow. No problem, Ken. Mast at the three-point line. Gary gets the handoff, steps through, I mean, they're being physical.
Yeah.
Can't blame them. I'm glad we got that call.
Active, man. Super active. They can be able to have lazy offensive possessions with these guys because they're just constantly in attack mode.
I'm going to ask you to bring that microphone about a fist away from your mouth.
That better? That better?
I have been having to turn you up in the videos lately.
Have been?
Yeah. You've been getting a little lazy. You've been going through a little phase here.
You're probably going to love his reactions even more when things are going well for him. And so the first 4 minutes has really lived up to that.
Young man
crying.
who has become a sensation in Lincoln.
Inbound to Gary.
Breather now on that Nebraska
Gary on the
bench.
block. That is a tough hook shot. It's too deep, bro. You ain't taking hook shots from that deep. What are you doing? Radford.
Sam Hoiberg has checked into the game now.
We got your little boy Hoiberg in the game.
Sophomore.
Hoy hoy.
Also CJ
Ahoy.
who's been dealing
Radford
with
crosses him up. Kicks it into the paint. Nice hang and finish.
How is he that close to
For
the rim
A&M.
and unguarded?
Balance of Texas A&M right now. We've seen
I
the long
wish I could see
shot,
that
we've
play
seen
again.
buckets underneath, and we've seen the mid-range game floating through the lane. So really
Huskers, they
testing
get it to
Nebraska's
Alec.
defensive ability
Little
to slow them
handoff. Hoiberg. Back to Alec.
This is Alec up front. They get it to Lawrence.
And we got a double dribble from Lawrence. I did not see a double dribble.
Dude, Nebraska's got to tighten up the screens. They're just walking underneath them. Like, the screen might as well not even be set. They're not getting a switch. They're not getting them to double up on a guy. They're not getting an angle where a guy could break. It's having zero effect of any of the multiple effects you'd want a screen to create. But the lazy offense, man, it's like they just take what the defense gives. Like, oh, shit, we all got a guy on us? Okay. And then, like you said, with Gary taking that deep turnaround hook shot and some of the other forces.
That's the thing I noticed when I was watching A&M this week is, like, they're super unselfish. It's that and their rebounding is their best traits.
Yeah.
Like, especially in fast breaks, like, they play like when your coach says, all right, guys, if we complete this drill and we score every time down, we'll go ahead and we'll end practice now. If not, we're doing suicides. And so they're like, yo, do everything right so we can get out of here. That's how urgently they play, bro. It's crazy. I mean, and like, that's how unselfish. I don't feel like I've ever seen an A&M player, maybe a couple times here or there, but it's rare, where they do something just so that they can score. Just like, well, I want to score. They don't do that. They don't play that shit.
Yeah.
And then how do they rebound so well when their biggest guy that they play is 6'8"?
By numbers, man. Their bigger guys do a really good job of getting position, but they collapse to the lane so much and then crash the boards where the offense still have guys around the arc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like if one of your one or two bigs that's down there on defense doesn't get it, they got 4 or 5 opportunities. Plus, like I said, they do a really good job of getting in position, boxing out and whatnot.
I have seen the Huskers try to use Mast in the paint a few times, but each time they're sending doubles to Mast on the block. And they look like purposeful doubles. They don't look like, oh, my bad, I thought I was guarding him. Like, they're that's crazy. Is Mast that good at posting up and scoring? I've seen him score a few times.
Yeah, I mean, he's
up,
big,
I thought he was
strong.
more of a shooter.
No, I think he's more of a big that can shoot, but he's just physical and, like strong and big.
They're not letting us have a height advantage on offense.
Texas A&M has
What's his name? Who's the dude for A&M that's like the leading offensive rebounder? Isn't it Garcia, right?
Fred Hoiberg.
Fred, how do you slow down Taylor?
Yes.
Well, he's a hell of a player. We got to chase him off all
What's Fred
screens,
saying?
and we got to get our pickup point higher. He's walked into a couple of
Got
them,
to
and then the
chase
last
Wade
one, he
Taylor
came
off
that
of
stagger.
ball
We tried to gap
screens.
and go underneath it. You can't do that against him. He's too
Stop
good.
going
All right,
underneath.
thanks. Have a good rest of that. Thanks, John.
All right, Fred Hoiberg.
What up, Ruben?
I think he knows
Little
what he's
baby
trying to
boy
accomplish
Ruben
when it
sandwich
comes
in the
to
house.
stopping Taylor. It's just can they execute
Kit
that
Kat
in
said,
defensive end?
we double everything in the paint. We've been doing it all year, but we end up getting killed by the 3-ball. Okay, so you're an A&M fan. Thank you, Kit Kat.
If you've just hopped on with us, 11 points, 4 of his first 5 shooting, including 3 of 3.
Wade Taylor for 3! God damn, bro.
Told you that dude was cold.
I mean, yeah. Hoiberg was just talking about keeping him from shooting threes, and there he goes.
He's like, yeah, like this, you mean?
Gary
Great job.
dribbles it luckily off of an A&M player.
Dude, Nebraska does not have
about setting himself
like a
up way
bona fide
outside
ball
when he's
handler.
dribbling across half court. They run that quick set and the quick
All
hit
of them
for
seem to like,
and big Hoiberg
you know, like when good ball handlers, not great but good,
Like me,
are in a position where they have to like go quick, or they're trying to like,
Yeah.
oh shit, there's my lane, I gotta go,
Yeah.
and it goes off the lane. I feel like every one of them does that
This kid during the season,
multiple times a game.
I think our best ball handler is Bryce.
And he's known
Alec
for
gets the
body
pass
position.
in. Lawrence to the rack. Good take.
take.
Damn, the Huskers needed that shit.
I was hoping he'd kick it out to Wilshire, but
Now he's baiting the outside, and he goes
after
by
that,
inside.
woo.
Hoiberg takes his turn. This will be a
Indeed.
loose ball
Hoiberg.
foul. It'll be on Alec
What are we
and
doing?
Nebraska.
Cannot get Alec in foul trouble.
They get rid of the ball in a hurry, Nebraska. Look
I
The
wanna go
best
back
at
to the
fighting on
foul.
the boards.
Two
Like
guys
they're
trying
all
to
just going for the
squeeze
ball
the
and he
middle
fell down.
of the floor, and they are baited into a layup.
One thing to keep in mind if you've just hopped on with us, Texas A&M is the #1 offensive rebounding team in the country. See the star comparison, Taylor and Tominaga.
Yeah, when a shot goes up, they're going.
Can we get Tominaga back in the game? Like, I mean, aren't these college players? Like, I know he went out at 13, but what a drop step spin move. Wow. Wow. Here comes Tominaga. Bryce kicks it over to Lawrence.
This has been very entertaining for the first 9 minutes.
Alec looking for Hoiberg, can't get it to him. Alec dribbling more than I'd like. Oh, there's no fucking way that dropped in, bro. That's
That
crazy.
was lucky as shit. And they're
That was
just
a lucky
taking what the
finish.
defense gives them.
Yeah,
That happened to go in, you know what I mean? But that's why they were on a drought for a little while there.
that's the best score I've seen Alec do.
So far, so good.
Deep three for A&M, no good. It wasn't Wade Taylor taking it. Bryce Williams bringing the ball up. Lil Hezzy. That's a tough
Wow.
fucking take.
Wow.
I love this dude. I love him.
I was reading on him earlier. It said the Suns were planning.
You weren't reading shit because you can't read.
He said he don't care if somebody tries to take him with the #1 pick. He ain't playing for nobody but Phoenix.
I hate to be this guy, but that felt like a lucky finish. Like, that's how
That was
difficult
strong,
it was.
Yeah, but that was strong.
God.
Gets to the free throw line more than
You're not going
any
to
other
shit all
player
over
on
every
this
positive thing
Nebraska
that
team.
happens. This
That's
ain't
true,
the
that's
Suns.
true, that's true.
You're going to make nobody want to come play for Nebraska.
Yo, that dude Ralph apologized to me in the stream last night. He goes, Gabe.
Why? I thought it was funny.
No. He goes, I owe you an apology from last night. I think you were right.
This is
Like
Liz
one
was
day
in-
later.
For free, 24/7 coverage
He's
of the
coming
big
out.
God, I
to
hope.
play for the-
Is he?
Suns.
Okay. They got a handshake deal.
If the Suns don't take him, he's coming back next year. For his
Can you imagine how obnoxious I would be if the Suns got Bryce Williams
or Tominaga
or
anybody
Tominaga?
really.
Oh, dude, Sundo wants Tominaga so bad.
He ain't getting drafted, bro. What do you think?
Right,
Without, like, some
but that
crazy
works for
tournament
us.
run.
That works for
Yeah,
us, though,
that's true.
because we could sign him free agent style.
Charged into the defender on that play, just aggressively going after it, saying to himself, I'm going to find a way and will myself to get to at least the free throw line, if not the basket.
He's not going to get drafted, Ruben. He might if he keeps having a good
If they have a
tournament.
decent tournament run, he looks good. He might be like a
through the SEC
second round at some point, but I think that's the best he can hope for.
All right, shut up. Tominaga's in the game. Bryce Williams into the corner to your boy Hoiberg. Over to Tominaga. Pump fake. Euro! No way! Don't you dare. It's a goddamn Euro. Can we review this? It might have been a travel. I got to be completely honest. It might have been.
The only way it was
Let's
is if
see.
he shuffled
Let's
his
see.
feet while he was picking the ball.
1, 2.
That's not a travel.
It's
that
not a
ball
travel.
fake. He double hitched that ball and it made him think he took
He
a nice
almost
step.
traveled, but why? That's crazy.
Good D. Good finish.
Man. This ball is like got stickum on it, bro. If
Yeah.
it hits the rim, it drops. Alec to the rack. Lefty, no good. No good. He needs to go into the defender's body. Pause. NAO. Radford kicks it back. Good defense from Alec. Get up, Alec. Come on. I know you're hurt. Bryce. Between the legs.
Good luck trying to score.
Gets it to Lawrence. Hoiberg driving left. Kicks it to Tominaga. Elbow jumper. No good. Alec with the board. Falls out of bounds. Throws it right into Solomon. Solomon to the rack. And by Solomon, I mean Washington.
Push, you guys got numbers. Go, 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 go.
Woo!
There you go.
Love it. Let's go.
That young man epitomizing what this tournament's all about.
Let's get it, Alec.
He's actually bleeding. Good catch. Blood from his nose. I don't think the officials
Damn, Alec bleeding from his nose right now. Wow. Another 3 from Wade Taylor, bro. What are we doing?
At some point.
Hoiberg out to Bryce. Good patience. Step back 3. Air ball! Wow, bro.
And they're going to get Alec. He's going to.
You can tell in that timeout, Fred wants him driving and kicking, or if it's the lanes there. But some of these guys, man, they're still doing what they were doing before the timeout, just taking what's available. Or, you know, taking bad shots because
Jimmy, I was looking up right at him as he got up to his feet. He stumbled almost like a boxer.
Staying tight, man.
Snatch back, mid-range for Radford. No good. Mass tips it out, but to A&M. Hoiberg almost gets it, though. And we get it into the corner here for a corner 3 from A&M. No good. Offensive rebound, put back, and 1 for Radford, bro.
They put it up, and then they go after it. Almost sensing a miss.
Timeout. Huskers down 4. That's just shit rebounding, bro. That's no boxing out. Like,
well, it's them crashing. That dude came from closer to the three-point line. As soon as the ball went up, he started crashing. Everybody else just standing there watching the ball go, not getting in position, seeing who's coming in, nothing.
I need somebody to box out.
That's what I was saying, man. With so much of rebounding, just effort. You catch guys sleeping, you know what I mean?
Guys, we got a little over a hundo watching. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Help us by hitting that like button if you can, man. Just take a second, see if you've hit it. I know you're probably all lost in Gary's eyes.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah, it just helps the stream get bigger and get pushed out in the algo. This is shaping up to feel exactly like last game where Shannon, whatever, like I'm screaming double team him. I'm about to start screaming. I should be screaming double team Wade. Like, you cannot let this dude continue to jack up threes comfortably and beat you like this. I'm starting to believe, Ja. I'm starting to believe.
It's like he's saying, though, it's because they won't move through or around or whatever, however you want to word it. They're not reacting to the screens to be able, you know, that's why he's getting these open looks. Our screens are super lazy and doing nothing except for where the offense should be kind of starting from. You know, a setup play, like a scoring play, should be starting off the screen. The screens are so lazy, they're going right through them or still sticking with their man, not creating an angle, anything. But on the other end, every screen they said, our guy gets stopped, he comes off the back, and he's wide open. And the dude's unconscious right now.
Yes, he is. And I don't feel like he's come out of the game. But we'll go ahead and take Tominaga out and sit him for a good 5-minute stretch to get him nice and cold, or just take the air out of his sails. Like, is this a game where you can do your normal rotations like that? Or don't you just play Tominaga until he's dead tired and then let him rest for a while? Like, this is a tournament game, man.
This is a Greg Popovich coaching clinic right here.
Bro, if he's
you're getting nice and hot? Okay, come grab a seat next to me.
One left before halftime. John Ross 2 seconds ago with Buzz Williams.
Buzz, Wade Taylor's from another planet right now. How do you guys get him some help moving forward offensively?
Yeah, we've got to be careful, John, of foul trouble. And then we've got to gear the game down just a little bit. They're so potent offensively.
Appreciate you, Mike.
On a defensive
We'll try to
rebound,
do
we're in
right
good
by
shape.
you.
What does he
But
want
it's
us to
just
do?
getting a little too fast.
Less homoerotica.
Play a delicate
Good
balance
luck.
of
But I
when
can't
do we
make him
need
any
to go,
promises.
and
Say
when do
maybe
we
if
need to
Gabe
close
leaves.
down. And I think we were better the
As long
last
as he's
4 minutes
here.
than we were the first 4 minutes of the game. But they're in too good of a groove when they're flowing. And we've got to try to alter their rhythm.
All right, thanks. Have a good rest of the half.
Thank you.
Well, I think even Buzz is out of breath. What a
right.
start to this game. Just a frenetic pace.
Radford at the line to complete this and
The answer that
one.
he just gave to John. The first 4 minutes, we were enjoying it, right? It was going up and down, and we loved the pace. As a coach, he's saying, I don't want to get
Preach,
into this
Mike.
with Nebraska.
Yeah, we don't
So the
really
next
have
4
standards
minutes, what he
around
meant
here,
really
Mike.
it was a little slower versus the first 4, and he liked that tempo
even a
better,
little bit.
at least
Not even
slowing them
30
down a
seconds.
touch.
A little handoff.
Here's
Gary whips it to Tominaga. Pump fake. Step up. High arcing midi. That's good. They're doing a good job at guarding Tominaga right now, bro. That was good defense. Radford. Euro. No good. Good defense from the Huskers. Bryce Williams comes away with the
Holy shit,
rebound.
we got a rebound.
I know. Oh, my God. We almost just threw it away because Huskers are not paying attention to the ball right now. Tominaga back to Mask. Why didn't he hand it off to Tominaga? Oh!
Wow.
Because he wants. Dude, Bryce is getting bailed by
The refs.
yeah. He's. I mean, in a good way. I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh shit, Manziel's in the. Hide the coke, people. Hide the coke.
Coke.
Your coke ain't safe.
Football, but then you like to play a little faster, that guy?
Did you watch his deal on Netflix?
No, I would though. I like.
Oh,
Johnny.
dude, it's good. I do too. Especially after watching it
himself
even
at the
more.
free
It's
throw
like,
line.
I feel like
That was a nice pass by
it's the
Mass
most
down
real,
front, wasn't it?
like relatable situation. Like 100%.
This Nebraska team.
He's an
I went to school
everyman.
with
He's a
people
John
like that.
everyman.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you just take some regular ass dude and throw him in the spotlight,
All the pressure,
Yeah.
and he's
like.
like, this is cool, but I'm still regular ass dude. You know what I mean?
3 wins this season, most for them
Yeah.
in 23 years. Back in the tournament.
Bryce
for the first
Williams'
time
free
in
throws are
decades.
good.
Last time they were in, Tim Miles was their coach.
Right.
It's been a long time. And you heard the report from John.
Radford bringing the ball up. Is Wade at least out of the game getting a breather, please? Yes, he is. Radford to the rack. Stopped. Offensive rebound and put back for A&M, bro.
I'd rather give up second chance layups than the threes they've been giving up. Like that's the one thing. You
Mask
take out
gets
the layup on
ripped.
is red hot. You can't.
Is that Taylor? Is he still in the game? Radford left-handed finish. Get a timeout, Hoiberg. For the love of God. Hoiberg! Call a timeout!
Starting to show some muscle.
And they're making it happen at the defensive end. We just heard Buzz say, we'll take a selective run out if we can. We don't want to go.
This is
Alright,
getting
I think
bad.
I fixed this.
Can I be completely honest? I'm scared we're going to lose this game now.
I don't want to get killed, but I picked us to lose.
So that's why we're losing.
Yeah, because everything I picked works out.
They just have, other than Tominaga and Bryce and Alec and Gary, who are not playing the entire game. I mean, they are getting rest. All of the rest of the Huskers look scared right now. They all look like the moment's too big for them.
That was my thinking of not picking them. I figured it'd be a close game. I figured A&M would have the edge because I feel like there's just so much pressure on, whether it's this team 5 years down the road, whatever, until somebody finally wins a game in the tournament. It's the first round, and I feel like they're going to have the pressure that a team that's gone a little deeper would have.
We got the illustrious 10,000 subscribed Tory Jones in the house. The man has 10,000 subscribers. And he's here wasting his time looking at you. That's insane.
Sorry to ruin your day, Tori.
That is insane, and you don't deserve it.
I don't. If we're going to be honest, neither do you.
Does it get more Hollywood than having 10K subs? I don't think it does. That's a Hollywood level thing.
Well, he handles it well, though. Still got time for us common folk down here.
In small channel hell. Yeah, Tiger Shark, this game already slipping away. Right now, Jaws, his prediction of the Huskers losing by 5 sounds like a sweet dreamscape. Okay?
Dove Men Plus Care. Care makes all the difference. And by Ford. Built Ford proud.
.6:25 left to play in this opening half in Memphis. There's your score. Texas A&M holding a 7-point lead.
Doesn't A&M know that we've never won a game? Like, why won't they just let us win?
After taking a shot to the face, Alec comes right back
They're
down.
being bad sports right now, bro.
Delivers a big one on Texas A&M.
Boy, we
Almost
have
like they don't care about our feelings,
right? Mike said, I blame Trev, probably gave them all the goods on how to beat us.
Right now, the Aggies in front by 7.
He's literally, he's in the locker room drawing up plays.
Showing them tapes
What,
with him.
They're 6 of 9 in this first half. Just
He's like, they don't ice screens. Tominaga, air ball 3. He's rushed. He's heavily guarded. You know, they're guarding him correctly now. After those quick 3 threes, we got to do the exact same thing to Taylor. Radford bringing the ball up. A little crossover, straight to the rack. Now Radford's hot. Now Radford's cooking. Bro, what the hell? Bryce, I need you to get it going. Mast over to Gary. Back to Bryce Williams. Over to Mast. Looking for Alec. Kicks it to Tominaga. Tominaga fouled going to the line.
He had Alec. Alec had position and everything. He drops that in. He's got it wide open to the basket.
Born in Japan.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would have dumped it off.
In 2019, there's his girlfriend, Hannah Fitzpatrick, who has been instrumental in his personal life. Obviously, he didn't speak a word of English, Jimmy, when he moved here. His first stop was Ranger College in Texas, playing for none other than Billy Gillespie.
First free throw for Tominaga is good.
With her help, he's become a 2-time academic All-Big Ten selection.
What are they saying about this chick? Why they keep showing her? Is that his girl?
That's his girlfriend. She helped him learn English.
We saw the Japanese media contingent.
Romp says, big fan of this chick. Not gonna lie.
I speak a couple of different languages, but I'm amazed when kids come from different countries and can pull that off.
She got like a white Ice Spice thing going on.
The interesting thing is Fred Hoiberg has told me that the thing that separates him as a shooter is he's not just a three-point shooter. He's extremely efficient inside the arc. Something
I feel like this is going to turn into a 45-minute Ice Spice conversation between you and Ron.
So let's take a look.
Radford handling point guard duties. Little push crossover. This is bad, bro. We have no interior defense to speak of now.
There's no defense, period.
Bryce Williams.
They're wide open, getting to the rim with ease.
Nebraska needs a bucket so bad. Tominaga, step back, kicks it. Mast, top of the key, 3. We need you, Mast. Good shit, Alec! How the fuck did that roll out, bro?
Why doesn't he just dunk? The dude misses so many layups.
I mean, he's only 6'8". He might not be...
But he's above the rim. Like, he gets above the rim, goes to drop it in.
Not everybody has the athleticism that you do, okay? Tominaga, step through, floater, no good.
Layups, especially if I'm 6'10" or whatever he is.
And Nebraska's going to hold on to it. What an effort for Obaseki.
Appreciate you, Zane.
He's going to take a little beat to get to his feet.
Like, here's my cope. You want to hear my cope thoughts that I've got going on here? Here's the ting, okay? The thing is,
whoa.
I'm not happy. I'm hoping that we clearly aren't great at keeping leads. Hopefully we can be the ones to have a comeback. Like, maybe it's better if we're chasing.
I say it so often, but
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if going back to the pressure thing, if they do feel like there's a ton of pressure because programs never won a game, once you're down, like, you're not thinking about that pressure. It's just like, we got nothing to lose, we got to go play balls out. Whereas if it's close or you have a lead, you're constantly thinking like, shit, got to hold it. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
yeah. Hand off to Bryce Williams, step through. That is just too tough, man. They're forcing us into terrible shots.
Would Mass jump and grab the ball, please?
Uh-oh, deep three. That looked good. No. That would have been back-breaking, not going to freaking lie, bro. Tominaga, a little in and out, gets bumped, step back, kicks it to Mast. Over to Alec. Let's work it back to Tominaga. Alec, nice pass to Lawrence. Fouled going to the line.
As Lawrence is going to shoot free throws to try to cut this to single digits.
And watch one of their lefties go to town here from way outside of Vasaki with the long.
That's just not... This is going to be a long night, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long-ass game for the Huskers if they don't figure out how to stop them on defense, bro. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I understand getting cooked from the three-point line. That happens when the other team is hot, which they are. But we can't stop them in the paint either, bro. Like, it's like if you're a boxer and your opponent is landing body shots and head shots. Like, you're just going down, bro. It's just a matter of time.
I think A&M's got them so, like, in panic mode. You know what I mean? Like, all you heard about was how bad they are at shooting threes. They come out and open up with just raining threes, which I'm sure there wasn't a ton of emphasis on guarding the three-point line. And I was like, oh, shit, we got to guard the three-point line, and then they're going inside. Now you're just kind of caught in that. I think dudes on defense are doing way too much thinking. You know what I mean? Like, where to be and all that shit instead of just reacting or whatever the game plan is, whatever the defense Hoiberg's trying to get them to play. They're just thinking too much, worrying.
Oh, man. Good for them, though, as far as three-point shooting goes. Like, they weren't a good three-point shooting team all season until it got important.
Yeah.
And now they can't freaking miss.
Well, they also didn't attempt a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's...
Now they're just
opening
it up.
And shooting. I mean, they got guys that can hit threes for sure, but that's why I felt the one of the worst three-point shooting team, whatever narratives leading up was kind of like, well, yeah, but you know, if you have people on your team, if no one on your team tries to dunk, you're going to be one of the worst dunking teams in the league. Because I mean, nobody can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But daggone, they hitting them today.
Zane says the Ags just always have an answer. That's their thing this year.
Seems like it.
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening right now. Like, we brought it within 8. Bam, they slap another 3. Or, what was it? We brought it with, 8 or 7 points. They slap a quick 3 right back to 10. It's crazy. Yeah. Mike, I don't blame you. I was thinking about it, Mike. I hope I'm not like one of, in like 20 years,
Thinking
one of
about
those
what?
people. Just the fact that I vape instead of smoking, actual flower weed,
Mm-hmm.
Am I fucking my body up and don't even know it? Am I going to have like carcinoma?
You just want to drink a ton of whiskey.
What's
It cleans
carcinoma?
all that shit out.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
It filters it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dion said, I got a bowl burning.
They're really going after it. Fun team to watch, especially when they're hitting.
It's just, Mike, it's so convenient. It tastes good. It smells good. I could drive around with it in my car and not worry that anyone's going to, like, smell it. If I get pulled over, the cops aren't going to smell it. You know? And it's strong.
35 starts.
Okay? Ruben, close your ears. You don't need to hear anything about this.
Over the last 11 games.
Hit both of them.
Close your eyes, too. All right, back to 8. Let's try to not allow another 3. I think it's called B-fence.
Yeah.
Is it B-fence? And 1! Bro, they're just
that you go to one of these matchups is
better than us.
Driving past you, because if you run your man
you know,
sets, he comes right down the basically the middle of the floor.
No, you aren't, Ruben.
To be that easy, if you will, with guys should be stepping out.
And you never will be.
There is an explosiveness to his game that is just something to watch. He's a junior out of Allen, Texas. Starter over the last 6. First starts of the season.
Bro, some of our football team might have to start playing basketball.
Lineup that has changed the dynamic.
Seriously.
Jimmy, of this A&M team. And
I wonder if we got any dual athletes on the football team.
Yeah. Did you see the dunk contest thing that football players were doing?
Yeah.
On the bench, and
Carter Nelson.
so those two guys
I just
really
like they're a good team. You got good players, but you just don't have any like elite athleticism.
Alec to the rack, smokes another layup. 3 smoked layups.
Because he does that glide away from the rim as he's going.
I know, he's not going to the rim.
Dunk the goddamn ball, dude, and then leave an open.
That's a back-breaking 3 right there. Was that Obaseki again? Bryce Williams.
Do the second half of this game.
Tominaga corner 3. Please, please, please. No good. Alec fumbles the rebound out of bounds.
I mean, we were maybe
A&M
halfway in the
ball.
first half, and we're throwing up prayer shots.
Bro, it's a 20-minute second half. We just got to get them cold.
Okay. That seems right on the horizon. So does efficient offense and smart shot selection. All of those things are most likely just completely do a 180.
Please don't go in. Okay, a missed 3 and a rebound.
Wide open at the arc anymore.
If we could just get it to 10 points by halftime, I'm comfortable. Bryce draws another foul. That's got to be 1-1, right?
Contact here against the
Romp says Wade Taylor said he modeled his game after bottom guy. And that I believe.
I do not.
So Bryce Williams to the free throw line for the 1-1. A reminder to keep it here. AT&T, the half comes your way next. Get all the scores.
Bottom guy would run
plus all the latest
from one end of the court to the other once and be like,
all
right, guys, we got it from here.
I've got a side cramp. Just get it to 10 points, bro. Make some adjustments.
What's the last time, like how much time's gone by since Nebraska made a field goal?
And a Texas A&M team.
This would be like
I prefer not to talk about it.
Consecutive point off free throws, right? Or am I missing a bucket between?
Oh! Alec gets the rebound. Thank God. Please hit a 3. Please, Bryce. Please, Bryce. That would have been huge, bro. That would have been freaking huge. And A&M wisely going to milk a little bit of clock here. No. Obaseki going to drill a 3! Oh, my God, bro. Like, I feel like I'm watching Batman get his back broken by Bane right now. This is pain. Tominaga, who was iced by his coach. Corner 3 from Mast. No, you just pull it, Mast. Tominaga, no good.
Why do you guys pump fake? Wait for the defender to land, then do a side dribble, letting him regroup and then come jump again when he already took his one dribble.
They are.
Like either say, take your side dribble when the dude's at his peak.
Alec draws a foul.
As he's coming down, go up and shoot. Mass does that every time.
There's Obaseki with a rare miss. That's his first missed three.
Zane said Obaseki didn't even start until these last 5 games.
That last one that he missed, you remember the old Pete Maravich?
Well, apparently it doesn't matter. Johnny Manziel could come in and probably go 4 for 5 from the
He did like a half a Pete just then.
You imagine having your best game, Jimmy, on this kind of a stage. Beautiful. This kind of
Alec, I'm going to need you to hit 2 free throws for me right now.
We're going to need the refs to keep putting us at the line every single offensive possession because the only way they can keep this game from being a 25-point gap right now.
Taylor on the bench and keeping him on the bench.
Yeah, Romp, this is Tominaga's last year.
Playoff hopefuls battle to earn their spot in the postseason. The NBA playoff tournament begins April the 16th, 7 p.m. Eastern, TNT, True TV, and on Max. Spiroditis, Jim Spinarco, John Rothstein.
Good free throws, Alec. God damn. I need no more points from A&M this half in the 120 left, and I need a couple of threes from Nebraska to believe. Radford push dribble, hangs, no good, masked with the board, good shit. Bryce out in transition.
Or are we going to rely on going to line?
100% smothered floater from Bryce Williams. Put like
that early in the shot clock. Like, do they not are they not trying to set up anything on offense? Is it just do high screens from about 10 feet beyond the three-point line and we'll see what happens?
10 seconds to shoot. Obaseki turns a corner. They just can't stop him.
You were saying about getting it to 10. Sorry, cut out.
It has 19.
You can't even watch basketball.
Watch the way he hangs in the air, and he's going to throw his body at the defender right here.
That man
See the way
That's great defense by Mast, by the way. That's exactly what Mast is supposed to do.
He's in control.
He went straight up.
He would have blocked it, but it was good defense.
But if you swipe, they're going to call you for a foul. You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying you should swipe. I'm just saying, like, great defense. He blocked the shot. Like, it was good defense. You can't be mad at him. He didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't lazy. He tried.
Lawrence kicks it to Mast in the corner. 4 seconds. Stripped. Hopefully they're calling him, saying he was shooting. I guess we're in the bonus. It doesn't matter.
It appeared to be a lot of leather.
That's what I thought, too.
On that initial look. 2 free throws for Rink Mast.
Take a look here.
He's going to try and throw it across corner. Maybe not.
Let's see if this was a foul or not. Yeah, it's
got him across the arm.
It's a foul.
My officiating career is over.
That's why I took that whistle away from you before.
So the officials get Jace Carter.
Mast first free throw is good.
With 5.3 left in the half.
Now remember, with 5.3, Spiro, there is plenty of time.
Fivehead said it was a good season. Clap, clap, clap.
Give it like 3 good dribbles if there's some traffic in front of you. But these guys, the way they can push the ball up the floor.
It was.
And guess who they just put in Buzz Williams put in the floor? Back, Taylor came back.
I mean,
Let's see if he's going to be a factor on this.
I was making fun of you, but if there's some drastic switch or like Illinois first half going into the second half, it's like they're going to have to figure out either a major thing or fix a bunch of small things at halftime.
Here he comes.
They changed things, but thank God for all these free throws down the stretch.
Taylor throws it away. 1.6 seconds left, and we could just get points. If we could just get a foul, Tominaga going to come in and probably jack up a half-court 3. Silver Cloak says A&M will cool down for, in the second half. I hope so.
I mean, they're going to have to do it on their own because nobody wants to step out on the three-point line. Or get past a screen or switch on a screen.
Hoiberg kicks hit. We get a full court heave, 3/4 heave, no good. 14-point lead for A&M at halftime. Huskers need to do what Illinois did to them. Go into the locker room, devise a game plan to stop what's been hurting you, come out and actually everyone start sharing the ball, running their offense, And if they could just knock down some shots, bro, I mean, it's going to be both sides. You got to make a change on offense and on defense. That could be too much to ask, bro.
That's what I feel like.
You know?
If it
What's
was
up,
like
Spencer?
one thing or another. But that's why a while ago I was like, dude, we don't need to show the second half. There's just way too much shit they need to fix. And if Fred called in that interview, so like if he had a timeout, not that deep into the game, and he's pressing like, dude, you got to get through the screens right instead of going under and stop giving them these open threes. They couldn't fix that, and then there's 4 or 5 other things that are cascading and going wrong. Like, okay, well, I mean, good luck fixing 4 or 5 things when you couldn't fix the one blatantly obvious thing that needed to be fixed after the first timeout. But I don't know. We'll see, man.
They needed this time. They needed this halftime, bro. They need to catch their wind. They need to get their minds right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're damn near on pace to give up 120 points, man.
I mean, maybe they'll at least not play so tight now that they're getting the shit kicked out of them. I mean, stop worrying about trying to not. Like Rule talks about with the football team a lot. He's like, I don't want people trying not to lose. You know, work your ass off in practice and do everything to where when you get out there in a game, it's just you're reacting. You know, you're just playing like it's just football. Like, hopefully these guys get past the okay. So much for the pressure of losing, or not so much for the pressure of being the first team to win one for the program in a tournament. Like now you're fighting for your life. Like just go ball out.
But like the quickness with which they are rushing everything on offense has the feel of the game. Like it has the feel of how it gets when it's the second half of a college game or it's the fourth quarter in an NBA game and you're down by
last minute,
you're down by
4 or 5.
Yeah, and you're just like, we have to do everything fast. Everything has to be super fast because it's like no. That in the second half, but not during the. You can still be methodical and run plays, but they're like, nope, game's almost over. We're about to lose. It's like, yeah, you're gonna lose, okay, but not yet. So calm the fuck down. It's like they're throwing haymakers when the other boxer isn't even near them. They're just swinging at the fucking air, dude. Like, slow down and relax yourself. Give the ball to Tominaga. That's the worst, bro. That's the worst part. He goes 3 for 3 to start the game from 3. And hit that crazy, like, spinning layup and one that was just ended up being 2 free throws.
Mm-hmm.
And can't hit a shot
Euro
since.
that he banked in.
Yeah. Gets pulled. The Euro stopped his flow and really being pulled out at 13 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't get that.
If I were to guess or put money, I don't think Tominaga was that tired. I don't know. Maybe he was tired. Maybe recognizing, I'm sure Hoiberg feels like this is my best player. I need to have him fresh all game. I don't want to get him too tired, but
I wouldn't say. You think he's the best player on the team?
I think he can have the highest effect, like Steph Curry.
Scoring.
Can have the highest scoring effect. He can tilt the balance of the game.
I agree with that part.
He can
but
do
I
things
feel
that
like
he shouldn't be able to do.
A liability on defense. Can be a liability if you ask him to put the ball on the floor. Obviously, size is going to keep him from being much of an impact on rebounding or, helping on that end of the. I don't know. Not like shit. I mean, I think, for sure he could. If he stays hot, he could go off for 40. You know what I mean? But I think Hoiberg pulling him when he did wasn't a matter of he's not getting it done. It was a matter of we needed, like Welcher, who ended up coming in for him, we need a bigger body that's a little longer and more capable of helping to close out and defend, especially on the perimeter when those screens hit.
Didn't they bring in Lawrence for him?
I thought it was Welcher.
I don't think Welcher's played.
Yeah, Welcher was in when Tominaga was out.
Stats are saying he hasn't logged any minutes.
All right, never mind then. Maybe it was. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Welcher. Yeah, I think it was Lawrence. I think you're right. My bad.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I only know because I'm looking at it. Juwan Gary what the fuck happened to him? Like, where's he been, bro? Did he get injured? That's the only thing that would make sense. I don't feel like I've seen him touch the ball or be in the game since. Like, I wish ESPN would tell you how many minutes they're playing. They're getting lazy. Anybody notice that Gary's not in the game at all? 2 points, 1 steal, that big steal, and then he drove up the court left-handed and tried to finish and got that shit swatted off the backboard. Juwan Gary.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like he's not even playing. Like, did he get pulled after that?
You're not getting much offensive impact from anybody because once that high screen or pick and roll, whatever you want to call it, doesn't work because they're lazy ass screens and there's nothing that can be created off of them. Guys are just going, okay. In their head, it's like the shot clock is only at 10 seconds when they cross half court. So when nothing happens, then it's like a drive and a crazy double contested, some type of layup, Euro finish, hook shot, whatever. Or they're just jacking up a contested three. So it's like nobody's really getting into a rhythm other than, you know, like you said, how Tom and Aga started off. But that's what I'm saying. Like, is there not more of a offensive game plan? Like, okay, we do everything out of this high screen and roll, right? But if and when that's not there, you guys set shitty screens and it doesn't affect the defense at all, this is what we're going to. And it seemed like coming out of that timeout, it was like, okay, if it's not there, then it just attack the rim and look, because they're going to collapse and look to kick it out. And there was a little bit of success with it. They got it back down to like, I think it was up to like 8 at that point or something, got it back down to 3. And then it was right back to, once nothing's there off of that screen and roll, all right, somebody go play hero ball. But in your mind, think that there's 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Same thing's happening that happened to us versus Illinois. They've got several dudes that we can't stop. So like the bleeding is just too. It's
well,
too
overall
much.
they're more athletic.
Way.
Just like Illinois was.
Way. Torrey Jones says 58 points in a half in college is absurd.
Yeah.
It absolutely
is. From a team
is.
that doesn't. Yeah.
They're just obliterating us. I mean, they are 9 for 15 from 3, which is 60%. We're 5 for 12, which isn't that bad, bro. Shooting 41.7% from 3 as a team.
Yeah, but when you're like the 30th ranked 3-point shooting team in the nation or whatever Nebraska was, at least down the stretch, and they're second to worst, and those numbers are what they are, and you're a team that essentially lives and dies by the 3, they're a team that is in the tournament without hitting 3s, and now you're letting them hit 3s at that rate. Like, come on, man. It's stacked against you at that point.
They got 8 more rebounds than us. I mean,
That's
I
not
would
a shock at all.
I would
almost
say at
expected it to be
least I would say at least 3 or 4 of those rebounds, the 3 or 4 of the offensive rebounds led to second chance points,
which they're number 1 in doing.
What's up, Ryan? What up, Dustin? Kaylee in the house.
Kaylee.
Yeah. Sad, bro. I don't want him to go out sad. I want this game. If we lose, that's fine. I can live with that. Can we just have an entertaining second half? Can we have like them flirt with coming back?
I say at least tease us. Give us something.
Yes.
Little
edge us. Edge us just a little bit. You know? Zan said your comments on 3 points on the money. Gary does his research. All right?
Well,
2 things he does.
Else to do.
2 things he does well. Research and chewing tobacco. Nobody chews tobacco like him.
Old school plug tobacco. I got it hanging on my front porch. I just go pull some off.
I expected Taylor and Radford to go off. Radford's only got 9 points. That's not.
But his 9 are
all driving and finishing.
Makes me
over
think
the top
if he
of us.
wanted to have 20, he could.
Right.
It's like he goes down there. He's like, I'm scoring, and nobody's gonna do anything about it, and then he does.
Same thing.
I think he doesn't have more because Wade's been so hot from the 3-point line.
Obaseki is just. That's the problem. you were not expecting Obaseki to cook you for a game-high 19 points. 3 for 4 from 3. Dude, Wade is 5 for 5 from 3. I am sick to my stomach, bro. Like,
he's good, man.
I get that he's good. I get it.
You leave good players open, they're going to make you pay for it. Like, we talked about that. Like, he was the main guy we were worried about.
Yeah.
And if you even think about disagreeing with me,
he was definitely the number one thing we were worried about. I was also worried about Radford though, but I was not expecting this from Obaseki. I just was not. And this is insane. Dude is probably playing the best game of his college career. And the Huskers look like they're trying to put out fires in all kinds of different places, and they just can't.
You gotta, at a certain point, your defensive strategy is hope. All right. That's what I got for you, bro. Come on, Huskers! I look at you and I think Nebraska.
you do acknowledge you learned all that from me, though, right?
It's part of my roots. Showing up at SEC spring meetings after carrying the leash. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Big first half for Texas A&M. Wade Taylor the fourth. Obaseki looking really strong.
I'm glad these halftimes are so long, though, at least. At least we got
that's the
going
best
for us.
part. That's the best part. The more commercials, the better, I always say.
Nothing pisses me off more than lack of commercials when I'm watching sports.
Right. I want them to monetize it as much as they can.
Every truck.
I want to be sold stuff constantly.
Yeah, nonstop.
Everything you see.
You know?
Everything you feel when you drive it.
Well, especially like I always need a truck. I always need beer.
Right.
I always need to. I got all this money I want to invest. I don't know what.
You don't know where to put it. You don't know where to put it.
Or where to, yeah, exactly. So
but
it's
then
like,
they let you know.
It helps me. Like when I buy this week's truck, which one should I get? Where should I put all of this extra money I have in my investments this week? What kind of beer should I buy? You know, like
you're hungry, you don't know what you want to eat, but there's this Sonic commercial, and then that lets you know.
What 7 stops should I make between here and getting my beer at the store so that I got a full belly?
Alan Paulson says the Japanese assassin has went AWOL.
AWOL.
He's gone ice cold is what he's gone. You know?
It feels like Hoiberg just kind of took a gamble that he would stay relatively hot, but the lack of defense was more of a factor at that point. And neither one.
I mean,
really
we were winning when we took him out. We were winning. The subs came in, played scared.
But he was being
and they
proactive,
took the lead.
I feel, because you've got a team that doesn't shoot the three, is lighting you up from the three-point line. And the only reason you're winning is because you're doing what everybody thought you were going to do. So it's like, okay, let's go cut this dude's head off real quick from that angle. Like, he's going to get his points on us. We know that. We can't have him doing it this way. Let's get somebody that is a little more capable of playing defense and then go back to our thing, not let them get and stay hot from the three. And it's like, well, not only did that not happen, now the one score you had going got cold, and now it's collapsing on you. Thank God the refs were calling on some. I didn't think some of them were good calls.
I think they've only taken like 5 free throws. We've taken
in
like
that last
15.
4 or 5 minute stretch, I'll bet 95% of Nebraska's points came from the line. Not that they scored much, but everything they were getting was from the line. Like, this should be a 25-point gap right now.
Hopefully they play the way Illinois played in that second half, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, go
the
fight
tournament
for your
always
lives.
seems like most of the games in the tournament, not all, but some, they get back to where they're tight or close games, but
Living in Omaha said maybe we should start taking one-arm backward shots from half court. There were a couple of shots that the Huskers took that would
make you think that's what they had.
Yeah, I mean, it would make you think like maybe that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they're like, just shooting it is good. Like, most of them are gonna just go in.
I mean, shout out to Bryce Williams. He's still got 14. He's got 14 points. You know, like, he's carrying load. He's been to the line a lot.
We need Mass to be more decisive when he does get the ball in those pick
I
and
need
rolls.
Mass to start jacking up threes is what I need.
He either needs to shoot it or go or kick it. But, like, I feel like even when they make good passes, they're a little later than they need to be. I feel like when they give us angles, guys are just too slow or reacting to the fact they have a lane or a way to go to get the defense moving or what. Like, I feel like everything's just on a little bit of a lag for Nebraska on the offensive end. And it's like as hard a time as you're having defensively, especially with Wade at the 3-point line, which I feel like down the stretch of that first half was getting guys a little bit easier runs and takes to the basket. You'd be able to kind of survive that or at least stay in the fight if you were just executing some things on offense a little more. But it's that late delayed reaction to everything, whether it's taking the ball and going somewhere or reading the right spot and hitting the pass, is a big reason why, back to what I was saying before, it looks like they're just taking what the defense gives them. It's like, oh, well, that's not available, so I'll do this acrobatic one-leg turnaround hook shot from 18 feet out with two guys on me.
Well, we're down so much. I should just go ahead and do this real quick because we got to score quick.
Yeah.
Like, no, man, you guys are spazzing out on me. With Mast not shooting, you can tell Mast and most of the Huskers, for the most part, want to take open threes. And they're running out at Mast and they're running out at Tominaga because of what they did versus Illinois, I would imagine. Mast needs to pull. You're 6'10". No one else on the court is 6'10". The biggest guy they usually plays 6'8". Like, you're not necessarily going to get your shot blocked. You need to have the confidence to pull the three with someone running out at you. Because you putting the ball on the ground and trying to make another swing pass, I would rather the 3-point attempt, man. Like,
I would at that, but I would also. So when your guard comes around,
he's got to have confidence, man. He's got to have the confidence.
And they do double team. What's up?
He just doesn't have shooting confidence right now.
No,
if he was confident, he would let it loose, even though someone's running at him, because that person isn't going to block you. They're just going to contest you. He's letting a contest keep him from shooting.
Right. So that's what I'm saying is when the guard comes around him, and both follow the guard, which is why he has these open looks before somebody puts a foot in the ground and then fires out at him. Instead of the guard going all the way through or under the basket, just loop back around so that when the dude kicks back out, you've got right back to your setup at the top. Especially as often as it's Tominaga. Like, we don't need him cutting to the basket. So, I mean, we get points from it sometimes, but it's like, I don't know which is easier. Is it easier to tell your offense, like when you come off these screens, cut towards like the free throw line? If you don't have a wide open lane, just cut back out. Because if Mass is going to put... It drives me nuts, and they do it in the NBA too. If you're going to pump fake and make a dude jump at you, either jump up as he's coming down so that you have a good chance of getting fouled, or at least by the time you elevate, he's already back on the ground and you're over him, or take your side dribble as he's leaving his feet. Don't wait for the dude to jump, come down next to you, then you side dribble, and while you're doing your side dribble, now he's jumping back out at you again. You give yourself the exact same opportunity that you didn't take the shot on the first time.
They're making a lot of wrong decisions in the heat of the moment.
100%.
And I know because that happens to me a lot of times when I play. Just make the wrong decision, because you only have a split second to react to things, and you're not in rhythm. That's what not being in rhythm really is, man. Just making the wrong decisions in the moment.
Show?
Stupid pet tricks.
Oh boy, I can't wait for this new Sarah Silverman show. I'm sure that will last for multiple seasons.
Yeah, that's probably going to outlive The Simpsons.
She's just so likable, you know?
You don't like Sarah Silverman? It's fine if you don't like her. You can just say it. It's not a big deal.
I feel like she used to be a lot hotter.
Well, I wasn't talking about that.
You know?
I guess I never think about, I don't mean to be an asshole, but it's like.
But you have been watching Naked and Afraid, right?
All of them.
Is that what this is?
The commercial I'm seeing is Glad.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I think they might be starting the game, the second half. Maybe. Couple more commercials, folks. Couple more commercials. Here we go.
You sound like you're underwater.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything you said. I just heard. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if it sounded like shit for everybody or just me.
I don't know. Tell me in the chat if anybody else thinks I'm sounding weird.
Yeah, you sound all right now.
Patriot said, I think I'm going to start prepping for the spring game.
That's all I've been worried about.
Wow.
I mean, it's cool that
and
the basketball team is doing
matchup
something
this
more
has
to
been.
watch, but I
14
can't
point
wait to
lead
see
for
what...
A&M as we begin the second half.
I can't wait to live stream
here.
In just the second, pretty impressive opening half. Wade Taylor was the gunslinger at the start, and then Obaseki just took the game over.
Both of them, yes.
Obaseki?
The second half of the first half, and they both were really instrumental in making things happen. I'm sure the Nebraska team is trying to figure out how can we slow down both of those, especially if they get on the floor at the same time. Now you have two weapons coming at you at once.
Speaking of the Huskers, John Rothstein spoke to Fred Hoiberg just a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, I did, Spiro, and Fred Hoiberg was visibly upset with the way his team played in the first half, especially defensively. I asked him how Nebraska's going to get back in this game. He said it's real simple. We have to play defense. You're not doing that right now. Mainly 58 points. Fred Hoiberg visibly upset the way his team is guarding Spiro.
Talked about what an incredible year it's been. Co-coach of the year in the Big Ten this year with Purdue's Matt Painter.
Most points allowed by a team since, what, 77?
We were talking about him making history, dude.
They did it!
Never won an NCAA tournament game.
Yeah.
An uphill road to climb here as we begin the second half with Nebraska down 14 points.
And let's look at the matchup.
What up, Levi? What up, Jeff? In and out. That's big. Who shot that?
That's like Alex Ninth board.
Yeah. Who shot that?
I don't know. I was looking down.
Probably tightly,
Cock.
I got more.
Jawan Gary finally back in the game. Kicks it down to Mast. Posted up. Whips it to Tominaga. Out to Bryce Williams.
Little ball movement.
Yeah, but that was a heavily contested three. Like I am I know. But I'm talking specifically about Mast. I'm talking about Mast. Because Bryce can do things. I trust Bryce to pump fake, put it on the ground, and then hit a pull-up midi, or get to the rim and get fouled, or you know what I mean?
At the school at his alma mater, leaving to become the athletic director at Texas A&M, sending shockwaves through the sports world. Little backstory, just another juicy storyline between these two schools. By the way,
they're giving us some chances here.
Nebraska will play each other tonight in the women's NCAA tournament. And so we got all kinds of storylines between these two programs.
We flying in for that one?
At this rate, why not?
Second free throw is good.
Let's get another game, and I think there's a CYO game later tonight, too.
15-point game, opening minute.
Bryce Williams kicks to Mast.
Nebraska 23
over to Gary.
Season overall 12-8 in Big Ten play.
A mismatch here, but it's outside, so it's not as bad.
Mast, Gary, Tominaga, deep three. Woo! Shut up, bitch!
And almost as if he's not going to shoot that ball. There's a little delay.
Hey, it's a 12-point lead. Uh-oh. Good run out. And now we get a corner. Nope, gonna drive. That's a crazy reverse layup, bro. Tominaga in transition. Takes a bump. Kicks it back to Mast, back to Tominaga. Trying to go baseline, dribbles off his own foot. That's good defense.
Washington at 6-7. And here he is. He just delays.
Damn, he did look off Bryce. Bryce was wide open.
Just then and just flicks that little three. They got to get some stops though.
Radford.
Basis against this Texas A&M.
Back to Obaseki. Okay, that was a bit. excessive. Nobody thought you were actually going to dunk that. Yeah. Okay, that was hilarious. Alley-oop, layup. I don't know, rock and roll. I would have thought it would have been.
That was smart to catch, come down, and go back up.
Oh my God! Wide open three for Wade Taylor. Can you just stop? Bryce, great take and one. Get that 3 points right back. Oh my gosh.
Williams is he is just so smart in terms of being able to get people to bite on a little bit of a fake.
Defensive breakdown, Torrey.
Use his body at 6'7", 215.
Defensive breakdown. He said, "Why is Wade Taylor open? Wide open."
Bryce Williams, the junior.
Somebody made the wrong move.
Again.
I have never seen a free throw shooter get fouled on a free throw.
I think it's just a substitution for some reason, but
did he?
Watch this.
Oh, Alex shoved him into him. Yeah. That's hilarious.
You heard the whistle.
Okay, so that's a foul on us.
But there wasn't. It was just a substitution.
We got 17 minutes and 43 seconds left. Rock and roll.
Is it a made free throw?
These are two teams that are going for it. Winner of this one moves on to Sunday.
Radford, spin move, no good on the layup. That looked like it was going down for sure. Tominaga to Mast, pump fake. Nice pass, good find. Rocker step. Take, oh my God, bro. He just lost control. Maybe he got it slapped out of his hands when he was going up. Taylor, transition three. Wow.
I got ran over on the way down.
Wow. Bryce Williams kicks to Tominaga. Goes to the rack. Kicks it to Gary. Slapped out of bounds by Taylor. Out of bounds.
Athleticism, Jimmy, the skill, the talent on this roster from Buzz Williams' team.
More bodies on the floor there. And look at the pace right here. He's really just surveying the court.
Jeez.
Finishes it off.
Tominaga heavily guarded at the three-point line. Gets a screen from Mass. Step back three. Damn it! It's like we need him to be perfect right now, you know? Like we just can't have any errors. Taylor over to Obaseki. Taylor, another pull-up three. Stoink. That's big. Gary pushes it to Bryce. Looking for Tominaga. Kicks it down to Mask. Mask is double. Dribbles out. Gets it to Gary. Gary, nice finish. 13-point deficit. Maybe phase. Maybe. But it's got to start now. They have to start getting stops. A&M does not miss. Obaseki. Get over to Taylor. Taylor, pocket pass to Obaseki. Ooh, Tominaga blocks him and says, "Give me that shit." And you could hear it.
Is that what he said?
And that's, yes, and that's got to be a technical. Double tech. Wow.
He's still mad. That might be the dude that ran him over the last possession down.
So his girlfriend taught him enough English to teach him how to yell, "Give me that shit."
The guard to come back, and he swipes it cleanly.
Good on her.
Right there, you can see Tominaga jawing in his direction. Nice job by his teammates to
Good
get him
on her.
quickly under control.
That was the weakest block I've ever seen.
You know what's interesting there, too, is he looking at Washington or is he looking at his own teammate?
That's just going to make A&M that much more mad.
Japanese or English, but he gave him an earful right there.
Yeah, you know what he said.
Good veteran crew here headed by Jeff Anderson, who has officiated 6 Final Fours, couple of national championships. Jimmy, what did you find out?
Double technicals, like we were just speaking about. 30 and white. See, look. Can't tell whether he's looking.
He stopped himself before he screamed bitch. Bitch was the next word out of his mouth. His lips were forming a B. And then he walked away because his teammate stopped him. Radford spin move. Beautiful! God damn! Good left-handed layup. Jeez! Gary, screen from Mast. Going left-handed to the rack, draws a foul, going to the line.
You better keep attacking the rim, man, because the free throw line is the only thing keeping them even.
100%, bro. Oh my God, that spin cycle was actually embarrassing. Like, I literally feel bad for Gary because he was swiping at the air and there was no one there. That slow motion did him dirty. What's up, Cody? Yeah, I mean, your Aggies are looking good to go. Unless they go ice cold for some reason. That's not how this game is playing out. Gary's just paying attention to his bets, right?
No, I'm just saying. I guess the first possession of the game, Wemby slapped at logo 3.
Oh, Spurs are playing?
Yeah, Grizzlies.
Wow. Nah, no problem, Ja. You got us. You got us prepared.
Was that the time traveler?
Yeah.
Well, we know we'll make enough of a comeback to only lose by 5, so that's good.
That's true. Blue Moon Light. What do you think of Blue Moon?
Not a big fan. I'll drink one or two here or there, but not a big fan. I'm not much of a beer drinker anymore, man. The older I get.
He's a liquor man, folks. Buick trying to rebrand a little bit? Is that what I'm seeing?
The bacon looked good, man.
No cap. All right. Are you an Arby's hater like most people?
No, I don't really eat fast food, but I don't hate them.
What up, Adam?
I don't really ever eat it.
Because I really like Arby's, man. Like, I don't know. Their fries, their curly fries are on fucking point. Always have been, always will be. Okay.
Arby's curly fries? Arguably the worst fries any fast food chain has.
That is a
That's why you have. That's
statement.
why they have 15 different options. You can get crinkle fries, sweet potato fries, curly fries, potato cakes, all the other shit. This shit's gross, dude.
Crazy.
That's the worst take you've ever had, and you've had some real doozies.
Crazy. It's not worse than your take of I wouldn't bang Carrie Heffernan in her prime because she has a Brooklyn accent or a Queens accent.
I mean, she didn't talk, but as soon as they start talking with that accent,
16th to go. Long way to go.
Science kicks in.
Your wiener dries up,
and it's like,
Incredible offensive efficiency.
It's like shit coming out of a chick's mouth.
Unable to hit on his first free throw. You look at this Texas.
And Gary misses a free throw.
That's what we needed.
LSU. They had some really impressive wins this year. Of course, the home wins over Kentucky and Tennessee. But when we spoke to Buzz Williams yesterday, he pointed to their game against Georgia, Jimmy.
Second free throw is good.
Had to really dig deep. If they lost that game, they would have fallen to 6-10 in league.
Calvin, I don't know. They just, the moment seemed too big for him in the end. It started out great. And then Tominaga got iced by Hoiberg. Please don't go in.
I gotta get some more water. I'll be right back.
Radford just hit a filthy dribble move into a step back three. And 72-55.
143rd in the country is A&M from deep.
This is a team that's second worst at shooting threes, and they're breaking our backs with threes. Alec loses it out of bounds. That's going to be A&M's ball. Yeah, I definitely think that should be A&M's ball. Ref's helping us out a little bit there.
Yeah, just some simple basketball here. A little step back. Nobody picking up.
Radford going
right
crazy. Mask back to Tominaga. Step back 3 in the corner. Yum, 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 yum. More of that, please. That was sick. Very Steph Curry-like. Very James Harden-like with the left hand. Obaseki gets it to Wade Taylor. Wade to the rack. Fouled by Lawrence. Going to the line.
Watch the quickness on this shot, right? Little ball fake. And he gets some rotation on it also. It's a quick flick.
Just an unbelievable story. Again, it's only been 5 years since he moved to the United States. First stop, Ranger College in Texas under Billy Gillespie. Told you about his story. Couldn't speak a word of English when he first got here. So his girlfriend Hannah
Taylor into Radford. He's going to take it back behind the three-point line. We got Bryce Williams guarding him. Switches off, and it's Alec guarding him now. Bryce going out to Obaseki. Actually, yeah, he hits a spinning left-handed layup just like Radford's earlier, and that is just, they're just skilled, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They just got more skilled players than the Huskers. Mast. It's back to Gary. Tominaga draws that foul the way that Gary wanted him to. They're going to say it's on the ground, though.
Says official Jeff Anderson. It's on Taylor. That's going to be his third person.
I don't know, Dion, but it's not. This isn't the A&M's first time. This isn't the Aggies' first time shooting hot from 3. All postseason, they've been shooting red hot, and they are even more red hot. They're white hot now.
They got good mileage out of his complimentary.
Taylor coming out of the game, and this is where the Huskers need to get it within 10 points while he's out. Maybe Calvin.
Very well in scoring in the first half when he was on the bench.
Bryce in the corner. Doubled, steps through, no good. Alec jumps in for the rebound, throws it back, and gets it stolen by Carter.
Did I miss anything?
Oh, yeah, we're winning now.
That was his 4th offensive rebound and his 10th overall.
Obaseki, spin move, pass, little dump off pass. Wonderful, man. They are so good, dude. They are so good. Mast smokes a layup, gets a putback that does drop, and it's 16 points. This is still achievable. Somehow, they just have to stop this amazing basketball Texas A&M is doing. Radford kicks it back to Obaseki. Hezzy, step back 3. Brick. Radford chases it down into the corner. Crosses up. Gets a foul from Mast or Tominaga. One of the two.
Or even when Nebraska had 3 dudes in the paint, they still get the offensive board.
Buzz Williams
just by
nicknamed this
hustle.
kid Boots.
Yeah.
Going back to their days together at Virginia Tech, he said he's tough as leather, this kid. We have watched the talent from him last couple of years.
And there's the previous look, too. That previous possession just then, that drive to the middle of the floor for a quick layup. I think your point is well taken, too, Spiro. You know, how does Nebraska slow this team down? I mean, it's 76 points. They average 75 on the season. At this pace, they're looking good for 90. I can tell you that
First
much.
free throw is missed. Tominaga coming out of the game at 13 minutes.
Well, Spiro, Fred Hoiberg made a commitment this year to play differently because he wanted to improve Nebraska's defense. He moved Juwan Gary to the 3. It was much different than the way he constructed a lineup at Iowa State. It led to Nebraska being better defensively. That hasn't been the case tonight. It also wasn't the case in the Big Ten tournament.
Second free throw, no good.
Went crazy in the second half. Kind of the same thing happened.
They just keep leaving the back door open for us, and we just can't step through it. Hoiberg gets the handoff, gets it back. Handoff here to Williams. Screen, nope, kicks it to Alec. Alec Gets it back. 6 seconds, 5 seconds for Williams. Williams doubled on the baseline. Takes a super tough floater. It rolls out of the rim. Huskers continue to not be able to score.
29-23 for Texas A&M.
12 minutes, 25 seconds left.
We come up on the 12-minute mark, second half. And now Buzz Williams wants a
timeout for A&M.
What a display, both ends of the floor.
What's up?
Crazy.
From both of these teams, but boy, it has been the
I figured
Aggies.
Nebraska, like I said, had a pick. I thought we'd probably lose, but not like this, man.
No. Hell no, not like this, bro. This was supposed to be a at least close, well-matched up game,
down
bro.
the stretch in a tight game, but not.
I mean, this is an SEC team, and SEC talent is clearly always something, right? I mean,
yeah, it's different in basketball, but sure.
Is it different in basketball? You don't think there's any translation as far as athleticism, getting like just good athletes to want to show up to the SEC? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't translate. I'll tell you what I'm going to get, though.
Some wings.
I've got a Texas specialty item that I don't even really feel like you guys have up in Nebraska, man. You guys, like, Nebraska doesn't do kolaches, do they?
I don't know.
Big
I don't
mistake.
even know what that is.
Exactly. Big mistake. Something that Texas figured out is kolaches. So it's like a kind of like a pig in a blanket type thing.
There's a place.
It's like
right
it's a breakfast sausage inside of a.
Yeah,
could be like a croissant roll.
I just googled it. There's places here.
Yeah, but I've tried those places when I was in Omaha.
It's better because it's
no,
in Texas,
they do
right?
it different. They do it differently, bro.
Yeah,
you bitch.
I know everything's bigger and better.
They don't do kolaches like here. They don't do jumbo sausage and cheese kolaches. They do like kolache bakes, which are also good, but they're different. It's like eggs, bacon, and cheese and everything inside of a biscuit that's like a ball, like a dough ball that's cooked into a pastry. It's different, you bitch.
I know.
I knew bringing up kolaches was going to be a waste of time with you.
Maybe that's why I don't like Arby's curly fries, because I haven't had Texas.
You're
Arby's
just an
curly
idiot.
fries.
You're just an idiot. I don't understand how you can not like them. That's like saying Chick-fil-A doesn't have great fries with their waffle fries.
Memphis.
Yeah, it's kind of like a runza, Ken. That's a good point. Without cabbage and onions. It would just be like a breakfast runza. Bro, breakfast runza. How good does that sound?
Runza needs to open up.
How about scrambled eggs,
Texas.
cheese, and bacon inside of a runza instead of anything else?
Hoiberg coached this team. His roots to Lincoln.
All right, take over and talk to the chat and call the game for a second.
Bring the chat up.
Of course, eventually became a star at Iowa State before moving on to the NBA, but his roots to that town run deep. His grandfather,
We got people
Jerry
ready to
Bush,
fire
former
Hoiberg.
basketball coach at the school. His other grandfather, Otto Hoiberg,
It's a pretty
was a
unathletic
history
team that he's
professor.
got in the tournament. I don't know if
He's talked about
necessarily
really
a
the
problem.
full circle moment that it has been for him
Unless
the
he
last
just can't
couple of
recruit.
years. 5th season in Lincoln.
But
His son Sam, what an incredible experience he's been.
I feel like they
father-son,
overachieved.
Absolutely. Yep.
adding
Played
to what
really
this
well
has
as
been
a
for the
team.
Hoiberg family.
Not in every game, obviously, but
Here's a
enough to
little
get to
trick
the
for
tournament.
Texas A&M. They go back into a man-to-man after showing a little trap action at half court.
See what Mass does this time. He just forces it out.
We need something going to the basket, I think.
This is Mast, who's had some big
That's a
scoring
Mast.
games for them. The spin.
You got a guy just camping
Such a
over the
skilled
rim. No
offensive
wonder they get
player.
so
They
many
double.
boards. So there's got to be somebody open, but we can't find him.
Washington
Hoiberg jacks up a three that gets slapped back to almost half court. So that was a good shot selection.
So we had to take that shot.
After he just turned the ball over in the last
Tony
possession.
Naga walking to the table to check in.
or hit it out.
After the Huskers came up
Forced
empty.
it. Sorry, man, I'm struggling.
This is Radford. Wade Taylor still on the Aggies bench after he picked up his third personal. 7 to shoot. Washington.
Just step back off. Thank God he missed that. And then they get cheeses to him. How do you slack off of a dude to have that open of a shot? And then it bounces all the way back out there. Nobody can get the board.
Buzz really likes this, but Fred Hoiberg will not because the ball's bouncing around off a shot like that.
Man, you got to
have to corral that one. And now I got to shoot it, and I have no choice, and it gets smothered.
There's just no urgency on boards. No aggressiveness or tenacity on defense. Well, at least we got some more commercials now, so we'll be good. Because you're mine. Let's see what we got here. Said no, just a good Aggie team. I agree, man. Like, for sure, more athletic. Excuse me. And a lot of the things Nebraska did to win a bunch of their games, especially like, you know, the Purdue game, the Ohio State game, different things like that, where they're beating teams that were more talented.
The next big thing is you.
They were the aggressors.
Yes,
they were hustling
look at you. You're open to experiment.
On rebounds and being more aggressive on defense and things that they're just not doing, but Texas A&M is doing. And then you add in, like I already touched on, you're supposed to be the three-point shooting team. You're pretty cold, not getting good looks. You're not supposed to have to worry about the threes from this team, and they're red hot, and then you're sagging off of them and leaving them over on switches. So it's just, yeah, man, what do you do? Nebraska doesn't have a guy. You know, you need Tom Managa is the closest you have, and he has to do it all from the three-point line, and he pretty much has to be set up. He gets to dribbling too much, it's pretty much going to be a turnover. But they don't have a guy that, like Wade or whoever, you know, you can go across, most teams have a guy. It's like, okay, man, you're going to have to go on a little streak here and get the team back on track. Like, just don't really have that.
They're way better. How did we not see it?
Not see what? That they're better?
How much better they are.
Well, I mean, if Nebraska was playing more disciplined defense and hustling for rebounds, I don't think they would have as many threes as they have if we were playing disciplined defense. Our offense wasn't doing horrible. They were just doing a decent job shutting down like some of the threes and getting after it. So, I mean, the game should at least be closer. I don't think there's that much disparity between the two, but there is. I mean, they're definitely, like I keep saying, they're more athletic and they're just doing a lot of.
I'm talking like just basketball talent, like able to.
Is it too late to get this in?
Able to just do things that the Huskers clearly cannot do, like driving to the rim and scoring through defense. We're not doing any of that.
Regulation right now, it feels like A&M is in control. They're up 16 points. Just terrific
They're
offensive
12 for
efficiency,
22
shooting numbers from Buzz
three.
Williams Aggies.
Even if the shooting numbers come down a bit, their turnover numbers, as long as they can keep that where it is. Carter! Nice set there.
Like, he overplays the pass side so hard when he knows he's not going to have a chance of getting it. That he takes himself
their opponents are in trouble.
Right out of being in position to at least front it.
And then Lawrence throws it away, trying to get it into Mast, out of bounds.
All right, folks.
What's up, Dan the Corn Man? How you been, man?
Pretty simple set, right? You just run it around, get set. You know your number has been called. And when your number's called, Spiro, you better shoot it.
Here comes Radford, a little bit of contact, offensive rebound, a putback, no.
Several offensive rebounds for A&M. Luckily, they don't hit any of them.
Rebounding ability, even though they don't get anything for it. Carter was the one who knocked it out, but three guys had their hands on the basketball for Buzz Williams' team.
You grab some ass.
Buzz still has Wade Taylor on the bench, and why not buy a couple extra minutes for him after he picked up his third personal. Here's
Bryce Williams to the rack, gets a foul. Thank God, going to the line.
Told you, 6th best free throw shooter in the Big Ten, leads them in attempts at the line, and these are going to be his 8th and 9th free throws of the night.
And another smart move there to get Radford to get in his way just a touch, but never really secured a place defensively.
Texas A&M only has one more foul to give. That's one way that the Huskers can climb back into it. Well, you can watch whip-around coverage of all men's games on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device with Fast Break presented by Nissan in the March Madness Live app. Download today.
And as you look at these numbers, Spiro, too, with Nebraska with 61 points before this free throw. 62 now.
Free throws are both good.
75 points a game. So it's not the scoring. It's getting some stops here. And they give up 71, but at this point, they're really in trouble in terms of getting the stops. They need about 2 or 3 consecutive defensive efforts. And if you have 3 consecutive efforts, maybe get 2 stops on it.
Radford bringing the ball up.
Score on it. But they're just backpedaling a little bit in terms of the way Texas A&M is attacking.
Buzz Williams breaking a sweat on
guarded by Bryce.
That he's led this program to
Obaseki. Got Tominaga on him. Kicks it into the corner to Radford. Radford snatch back, mid-range. No good. Offensive rebound goes flying right back to Radford, and they reset. Obaseki. Guarded by Tominaga.
Offensive rebounding team in the country.
Driving right, spin move, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Pump fake, turn around. Little shorty, no good. Little bunny, no good. They get a putback off of an offensive rebound, and they're going to the line.
Initial defense was not bad either in terms of forcing a tougher shot. Tominaga was in there. He guessed correctly here. Watch, he slides over, makes it a difficult shot, but there's one hand on it. There's 2, and he almost
wild
for Coleman.
Jimmy, think of what Buzz Williams has done in his career. We mentioned his previous stops, Marquette, of course, Virginia Tech. Texas A&M, this is their 111th year of college basketball. Only their 16th appearance in the NCAA tournament.
Free throw's good.
There's Johnny Football in the house.
They're looking very safe here, up 19 points.
Pretty good so far.
We're going to witness a psychotically crazy comeback.
Where this team has the look of
Masked.
to make a pretty deep run if they play like this.
Kicks it to Alec. Alec fouls in transition accidentally, running into him.
Is bumped. And it's going to be a 1-and-1. Just a remarkable track record for consistency anywhere Buzz Williams has been. All he does, Jimmy, is build programs and build winners.
Exactly, and that last defensive stop just then was a perfect example of how Buzz Williams sets up things defensively to close down the middle of the floor.
So Radford at the line for the 1-and-1. Let's go over to John.
To add to that, this was also a game that was in position to be Buzz Williams' first NCAA tournament win at Texas A&M. He told me yesterday that was important to him because it solidifies and legitimizes what he does once again. Great success in Marquette, Sweet 16 to Virginia Tech. But this win tonight means 3 teams that he's won games with in the NCAA tournament.
You know, John, last year, co-SEC Coach of the Year.
Lawrence bringing the ball up.
Such award.
Kicks to Alec, handoff to Lawrence.
It was their first time dancing.
Out of bounds, Huskers ball.
Now the only question,
they just don't move off ball enough to deal with this defense.
Taylor back on the floor.
No.
Their defense pretty much always faces whoever the ball handler is.
12 from the floor, 7
so
for 9 from the threes.
There's not clean passing lanes, and they're always in anticipation. Nice.
Alley-oop to Tominaga on the inbounds.
Always in anticipation of crashing the board, so it's
down
like
big, and you see Wade Taylor check back into the game after sitting for a while.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
So Tominaga, biggest game.
Taylor into the corner. Gets it back.
19 points, but the Huskers need a whole lot more with that.
19-point lead still.
Taylor
Taylor, step back three. I really thought that was going in. Mast tips the rebound to Tominaga.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Lawrence, alley-oop to nobody. Lucky we get it back. Three-pointer blocked. Just insanely bad basketball from Nebraska right now, bro. Painful. Painful basketball. But like you said, they should have been up like 25 earlier. You know?
Watch where he attacks. He comes out and avoids hitting the shooter. And then the big guy in the middle delivers it to a smaller guy. It's supposed to be the reverse of that, but doesn't matter with this team.
This is what happens when you don't go to the line every other possession.
Can I be completely honest about my diet real quick?
Yeah.
I'm off the horse, man. I'm flailing, you know?
That'll happen.
I got donut holes here, bro.
Ugh.
What you know about donut holes?
Not a thing.
Really?
Dude, I'm not a sweets person.
I'm not a sweets person.
Give me some greasy, salty shit. Now we're talking.
There's no version of sweets that you like.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just if I'm screwing up a diet or whatever, that's not my go-to.
The chat is getting pretty antsy about you not being on camera.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I had other things going on. I
know.
Ya bitch.
Zane, I would have ate some Arby's if I could have.
You just go order 7 large curly
he said
fries.
You were eating Arby's. You were smashing Arby's curly fries.
Yeah.
You just didn't want us to know.
I had my mouth full talking shit about him.
Lest ye be known as a hypocrite. No, but for real, one of the best, and this is age old, okay? Great men in this country have been doing this since before you and I were even thought of.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Donut holes and black coffee, bro. That bitter and sweet combo wamba will get you right. Right?
Well.
And if you're Romp and you live in Philly, you call donut holes munchkins.
Okay.
What do you feel about that name?
Isn't that offensive to smaller donuts? Don't they prefer to be called little donuts?
That's true. That is true.
I wouldn't expect
Philly,
anything less.
You're canceled. We just canceled the entire city of Philadelphia.
Powering. Was Manny Obaseki in the first half to score their final 16 before the intermission. Unbelievable array of offensive Johnny Manziel.
More than we want, but not enough to come back.
No, enough damage was done in the first half.
8 minutes, 20 seconds left.
He's back on the floor now.
Might as well be all night.
21 for Obaseki to...
Watch the way they plug the middle of the floor right there with the guy.
Bryce gets it back to Tominaga. Whips it to Gary. Gary left-hand drive, and they're going to call him for a charge. They're going to say he dropped his shoulder.
Boy, I tell you what. Offensively, it's been Taylor and Obaseki, but Washington's defense tonight has been just terrific.
Absolutely. He's blocked a couple of shots. The length has been amazing. He actually has 4 block shots.
Jimmy, watch this Aggies team play. It's just amazing to consider. They haven't been ranked since the early part.
Taylor, tough floater, too hard.
Looks about as good as anyone.
Huskers almost give up an easy rebound by bobbling it.
Offensive versatility
Tominaga deep three, no good. Mass chases it down, can't get it.
5 or 6 minutes ago on the clock,
The only shot
they could put up 90. They might put up 100 here.
5 or 6 minutes.
Still plenty of time. It's 7.5 minutes to go. And you just don't see Nebraska slowing them down.
Obaseki running that clock wisely here. Nice into the paint.
Oh my God, miss from Obaseki, slapped out of bounds by Williams off Obaseki's knee. Husker ball. Williams. Left-handed pass to Alec is slapped up and out of bounds.
Do they have one last push?
Everything looks lazy.
This one
Stands for rebounds, passes.
They're dead inside. They got cooked.
Yeah.
They got fried in front of everybody.
It's a wrap.
Houston and A&M didn't meet.
Tominaga to Mast. Handoff to Tominaga.
For the Cougars in that game.
Definitely draws a foul. They're guarding him so
Longwood have something to say
closely, so he can't step back and hit a three.
Longwood and Houston in our nightcap here. A little bit later in Memphis. 6th team foul. And a side out of bounds for Nebraska.
What is it, 6 fouls?
A Nebraska team that
They only
was
get,
picked to finish
yeah, they've got
12th.
6.
Hard to believe in the preseason poll. in
Williams.
Big
Tominaga. Pump fake. Sends him flying by and hits that little inside the elbow jumper. That was really nice.
But it was just a touch in front of him.
They're so scared of him shooting, bro. Wade Taylor fouled by Bryce Williams. I mean, that's just too... Bro, he's riding him like a fucking...
He wasn't riding him. He's moving.
He's
he was
riding
trying so
him.
hard to get a foul. He's like leaning his body in as
He's bumping him all the way up the court.
Dude, he's leaning so hard into him that he gets his weight over his feet. Watch
So
it
here's
show
Wade
you.
Taylor at the free throw line. 8th all-time in program history. Over
There's nothing
1,500
illegal
points.
about not having your hands in and going stride for stride with it. It's not like he's stopping and hitting him or whatever. They're running side by side. He's trying to lean.
Taylor, just an incredible start to this game.
Taylor's free throws are good. 21-point lead for the Aggies.
Sheila. Proud mama watching her boy here in Memphis under the bright lights. Huskers turn it over.
That's 2 air ball passes out of bounds from Williams to Mast. They have no chemistry with each other right now.
Taken out of them right now after that turnover to no man's land.
Lawrence coming into the game.
Home at all.
Taylor, 25 points.
Taylor to Obaseki.
13 back-to-back games to close the SEC tournament. Wow. Obaseki.
He's just blowing by people. I mean, he is as light.
Does Mast know how to block shots?
As a lefty player.
I don't know, but like, do we have to call all the fouls now?
Latest
That we know this game what the outcome is.
Featuring the basketball stars
I think you
conversation with A-list guests.
change it to only fouls get called this
stories from around the league. Download the Bleacher Report app.
just to keep the
to
clock
watch
moving.
today. So more free throws
Sound
here
good?
for
Sound like something they'll do.
No.
A&M with Manny Obaseki, a young man. Boy, he's got plenty in his offensive toolbox. 21 points, 8 of 17 shooting. And I think Buzz Williams is going to keep him in the starting lineup. Let's get more with John.
Well, Spiro, Manny Obaseki had flashes of brilliance a couple years ago in the postseason NIT, but he really didn't follow that up until recently, averaging 15 points per game here in his last 7 entering
What up,
tonight,
Donald?
and he's taken this game over with 21 points. Buzz Williams said, when he plays well, our ceiling changes.
And John, remember,
Yeah, Tiger, it didn't get no better.
2 years ago. Then last
They were
year,
missing everything. They were stuck on like 76 for a while, and then they just started pouring it on.
Obaseki now at
I mean, they couldn't make anything. They even missed a couple of free throws back to back. Like just letting us have a chance to catch up to that 76 from 60.
So we hit the 6-minute mark left.
Gary. Kicks it to Mass. Down to Alec. Stolen. Out of bounds, though. It is Husker ball with 13 seconds left.
So 5:55 left. Nebraska in the tournament.
Alec kicks it to Gary. Gary, nice finish. Little basket interference with the ball inside the net. They touched it.
Whistle there because Carter went through the net trying to pop it out.
It's like some shit Chris would do. No, it popped out.
Came here to Memphis looking for their first ever
Then why'd it pop out then?
Only power conference team that has never won in March Madness.
Radford guarded by Tominaga.
And Jimmy, they just ran into a buzzsaw. Still 5 and change left. You just haven't
Pass to
seen
pass.
signs here with A&M
Gets it
not
back.
taking their foot off the gas pedal.
They're making good decisions with the ball too as the shot clock gets to 5.
Radford to the rack. Jude. I mean, Mass just stands there with his hands up like, if he scores, he scores, but I ain't getting no foul call on me.
For Lawrence.
Radford, 18 points, 10
Look at this
rebounds,
shit.
5
Look at
assists.
this.
What has he not done? I mean, he's doing everything.
Block, jump and block the shot. You know the shot is coming.
Just a one-on-one opportunity.
You ain't about to get no extra points.
Pulling what?
Pulling some certain type of move. Okay? Lawrence hits the free throw.
Well, it's been fun to see this Nebraska men's program rise back up. A couple of lean years after Fred Hoiberg took over, Jim. They only had 5 total conference wins his first 2 years on the job. Then they had to deal with COVID. Last year finally got
free throws good. 20-point deficit with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. Gary, are you ready for a comeback?
Wins, their first NCAA tournament.
There you go.
2014.
Attaboy. Who doesn't like a comeback?
23 years.
You know?
You like comebacks, Gabe?
Sure you do.
Progression under
they may go deep here. Oh, yep, there they go.
Wow. Wow. That's embarrassing, bro. That's the most embarrassing thing I've seen all night.
Everybody on the Nebraska team, you know, like you look at their shoulders and where they're starting to lean to. All of them leaning towards the
Huskers.
opposite baseline.
Lawrence down to Mast. Off Mast's hand. Out of bounds.
Huskers turn it over.
I mean, how did this team make
watch
this?
the way they're all lined up straight there, and they're not looking at the ball. Just a perfect time to go over the top.
They choked tonight, dude. They choked.
Now you see some of them about
They literally probably felt way too much pressure and could not handle it.
This is just a horrible representation of what the team actually did this year.
I know.
The other way.
Gary forcing things a little bit. Washington says my
This
bad.
whole entire game is basically an
Haven't
extension
made too many
of the second
mistakes
half
like
of the
that
other.
tonight.
5
Yes.
turnovers.
Unbelievable.
It really is. When you've put up 92 points at a pretty fast pace.
And it ain't good.
They've shot it at a 50% clip. I just don't think Buzz could even have dreamt of a better offensive performance by his team.
Over to Alec. Alec to the rack, turns. Gonna put it up, left-handed, nice.
Heave it up.
They just have to continue to play hard. I don't think they're not going to make many mistakes, but maybe they can force a turnover or two.
A&M really just milking the clock wisely now.
Just think to how deep the SEC is. For
absolutely no reason for them to rush possessions.
Pretty wild when you consider it.
Keep it ticking.
Into the corner. This is Carter on the curl. Contact.
Carter going to the line.
They continue to get any shot they want. And they tee off on this defense.
Yeah, at any time on the clock, too.
Zane said Aggs did this to Tennessee, so just got the wrong version of him.
You're absolutely correct on that one, Spiro.
Yeah. We got the red-hot three-point shooting version of him.
Slow down type of game with a little over 4 minutes left, no hurry. And they just
Carter's free throw is good.
Last year in the tournament, Buzz Williams' Aggies faced another Big Ten team, Penn State. They were the 7th seed in the Midwest. They lost to the Nittany Lions, who were the 10 seed. And they got handled pretty well. It was a 17-point
throws
loss.
are good.
They'll have Houston next, right?
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, A&M. Yeah.
He's going to start thinking, how do I bottle this for some of the next game?
This is C.J. Wilcher, who's been quiet tonight.
Wilcher, backdoor pass to Gary, gets the dunk.
Where's shit like that?
Blocked.
Gary earned it at the free throw line.
Going to the line, though, it was a foul, I believe.
They haven't even done
we come back.
Normal defense they usually. They like try to get them between the paint and the 3-point line and do the trap deal. It's like they're trying to just go straight like man to man, and when they run the screens and everything, like guys just can't keep up. I'm getting caught out of position all game. Been rough.
We're just, you know what it reminds me of on a micro level is when the Huskers played Miami in like, was that 2001?
Oh yeah.
Was it 01 or was it?
It was the
03.
I think it was the 01 season.
Yeah, 01, because I was a freshman at Westside.
Yeah.
And we realized right then and there how insanely athletically undermanned we were. And we're like, holy shit, look at how fast they are. Holy shit, you don't see it till it's up close.
I mean, that was, yeah. I mean, I'd say that was a bit different because they had how many NFL players on that roster and 8 future Hall of Famers, but yeah, they were ridiculous.
Like the Huskers only have like 2 hoopers, and we're going up against a team full of hoopers. And they're a team full of hoopers that play smart, unselfish, winning basketball. Like, it's just crazy. Like, the rest of our teammates are just basketball players. Okay? I know you know what I mean by all that.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, why'd you enunciate so clearly? I don't get it.
Nebraska's a team full of basketball players. Okay? With 2 hoopers. You can negate 2 hoopers. Oh?
Well, maybe.
You can negate at least one of them, and then it's a 1v3 versus them at minimum. I mean, they're all playing good. They're all shooting well. Sucks, man.
Hey, what do you do?
We started so hot, bro. I got so excited when Casey had those 3 threes in a row. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to get to watch one of those games. Whoa, Vermont keeping up with Duke.
All right, Jamie, keeping tabs on that one. Some interesting scores. How about Grambling State, Jimmy? Only down 9 at halftime against big mighty Purdue.
Like some of the start
our game reset. If you just hopped on with us, what an offensive performance by the Aggies with 3:47 left in regulation.
Well,
yeah, Juwan Gary didn't do really anything this game. Like I would think he would.
Nearly unstoppable for long stretches in this game.
Points in the tournament.
How about this two-score? Vasaki 8 for 17. Radford 8 for 17. Taylor 8 for 14. 3 guys with 8 field goals.
Gary's free throw is good.
Yeah, when he started to put it all together, Vasaki well-deserved rest. Looks like his night is over. Meantime, Juwan Gary at the free throw line. The
Colorado
South Carolina native,
Florida scored 100
his
and
collegiate
102.
career at Alabama.
What's the odds to keep these guys under?
Year 2 for him in this Nebraska program.
I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Taylor inbounds to
I'm not
Washington.
good. They need 6 points.
And Taylor's going to bring it over the timeline.
Yeah, hard to get stuff done against them defensively.
We're going to be the team that gave up the most points in the tournament.
Enough guys on the floor who can
Yeah,
handle the ball
we already were in the first half.
So that's cool. So there's 2 records.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're getting it done.
This is Carter, a little fake.
What a fucking take by Carter, bro.
I don't think we've spoken enough.
Oh, my
about
God.
They've really driven it when they
Lawrence.
needed to. In tough situations,
kicks it to Alec.
Aggressively with their bodies charging in.
Nice take from Bryce Williams. And 1.
Against Taylor. And that will be the 4th against Wade Taylor. As Williams going to shoot his 10th and 11th free throws of the night.
Bryce comes back, bro. I would like to see him as the focal point of the team.
And A&M with the drive, little ball.
Like, I think he can handle more burden. I would love to see them go through him exclusively.
Jimmy, how far can this A&M
like,
team
dude,
go in your
he
mind?
screams NBA player to me.
That's an interesting question, Spiro, right? Because we're looking at them at a high point right now. So it's like, well,
not you?
If I answer, if I say, if they play like this, they could go a long way. But you never know.
I think he has enough to make the NBA, enough talent to make the NBA.
But I like the composition of their team to make a run for sure.
You don't think so?
Put you on the spot.
That's okay.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
but when a team
that
is shooting
roster.
13 to
What up,
23
Husker JPEG?
from
NBA potential.
getting 23 free throw opportunities, only 5 turnovers. That's
Ooh, Gary with the steal. Over to Bryce. Bryce with a nice little finish.
And it's 96-79. Remember what the Aggies did in the SEC tournament? Knocked off the 2-seed Kentucky in the quarterfinals, likely solidifying their spot in the tournament.
I take that back. Hoiberg's
Then
the
semis
NBA
against
player.
Florida.
Oh,
They
yeah.
lost 18 in the first half before the Gators came back.
Alec, good defense.
Right,
Just
Chelsea,
another
strike.
put back from
Nobody decided to get
Carter.
in front of that
14
guy.
on the offensive glass.
Good news, though, we had 3 guys standing around by the arc. So
Tominaga down to Bryce. Bryce, little crossover, little bump. Kick down to Alec. Great pass.
still
Good
refuses
finish.
to dunk.
But that A&M loss to the Gators, Jimmy,
Yeah.
that's their only loss this
Of course,
month.
David Matney.
They'd won 5 straight
No
going
problem.
into that semifinal. And so you just sense the confidence. You
A&M.
sense it coming in, and boy, it has gone to an even different level.
Timeout. Travel.
Their performance tonight.
That is glaring, the confidence on this team right now.
Oh, he's trying to get his whole bench in. Bringing Lonnie Walker
How about this
in.
kid, Casey
Bringing Romp
Tominaga?
in.
If you hadn't heard the name, he introduces himself to the country under the bright lights here in Memphis.
21 points, 7 of 17. 5
Romp
of
Corey
11 from three,
Sandhagen
and
2.0.
I would say at least 10 reactions.
Jimmy, I believe
What does
we
Mass
just got
have
a
for
double
points, do you know?
technical.
Can't be
40.
more than
He's
6.
involved with it
Looked
here.
like potentially Juwan Gary.
Yep.
A little jawing there in front of the A&M bench.
Why'd they tee up the Texas A&M dude? He must have
Hopefully,
started
yeah,
something.
it probably should have been
Or
a
that was
double
just
tech.
a typical cop-out the refs did.
So Henry Coleman was the man who was
Okay.
hit with the tee for the Aggies. And Juwan Gary. And now the emotional end.
Here comes Casey.
Tominaga.
Couple of tears in his
This
eyes.
is where the emotions start to overflow.
They sure do.
At the end of the road for Nebraska, just a tremendous season for this program.
Obaseki.
As they will finish 23-11 on the
All
season.
the dribble moves stolen by Bryce.
There for Williams.
Bryce tries to get it to Hoiberg.
Little bump from
Out of
Hoiberg.
bounds. Husker
Hefner
ball.
Trying to track it down.
Bro, there is no, like...
I hear you, Scott.
Like, say you're going to try and break this game down.
This is girlfriend Hannah
There's nothing.
Fitzpatrick.
Every
So
single
proud of what her
aspect
guys
of
have
the
done, not
game.
only tonight, but the entire
Nebraska
season.
shit the bed A&M
Remarkable
himself.
story for that kid.
Yeah.
Honestly, it should be a way worse
Fans right now is
score
whether they
wise.
crack the 100-point mark.
Agree.
We've had a couple of 100-point games.
Yes, exactly.
In the tournament, just amazing.
Oh my God, he just dribbled backcourt because he lost his dribble. That's hilarious. Come on, Casey. Let's get it together here, bro. You're going pro. You're going to go play for Japan. You're good to go, buddy.
Basketball.
I know. I know it hurts.
I know.
There's nothing quite
I
like
know.
this tournament. There really isn't.
He's going to play for Japan, you know, in FIBA.
The shots we had earlier.
And in the Olympics,
when he was making a couple of threes, it was
with my guy.
To go to that emotion.
Wilcher. As we come up on the final 60 seconds. So Texas A&M will move on to Sunday, and they are going to await the winner between Houston and Longwood.
Labasaki with the ball, got Hoiberg guarding.
A little bit later here in Memphis.
Pick and roll, stolen by Hoiberg. They get it back though.
This is Lawrence for the shoot inside.
Oh boy, Dang with the rebound. Where's that read?
Look at them handles. You wish you could do that.
There's a hoist by Jeffrey Grace. A little bit too much underneath. And the final seconds are going to come off the clock.
Somebody moved the rim on him? Right when he was releasing that, somebody just shake the backboard?
The Aggie fans already started their celebration.
Yeah.
Buzz Williams and his Texas A&M Aggies looking
pretty cool.
Kind of sucks you had to play the Aggies in Dallas, by the way.
They're in Memphis.
I thought it was Dallas.
Memphis.
Wow. No wonder we lost. You didn't even know it was in Memphis. That's fucking crazy.
Luckily, you taught me. Dude, look at our last text.
Our last text?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
On the phones.
Oh. Between you and me? Oh.
Yeah.
I never read that.
That was a dead giveaway when I said our.
Never said that.
It was me and you.
Oh, shit. Ew,
you're really starting to piss me off.
We got beat so bad, I'm turning into Joe Biden over here.
Going donkey-brained.
You know? I got the brains of a donkey.
Well,
K-Say is taking it rough, bro. I feel bad for the kid.
Could be alright.
Yeah. So, time for Gary to break this game down.
14 of them.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Everything you would need to just do to maintain, Nebraska did bad at. Everything you needed to do to make sure you won the game, Nebraska did bad at. And everything you needed to do just to not shit down your leg, A&M did, and they did incredibly well. And we got a 98-83. Hey, we kept them under 100. We're not the team that gave up the most points. Take a second to recognize that. Florida and Colorado both gave up more, so there's that. And that's all I got.
Well,
honestly, though, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not saying this because I don't know how many people are even still in here. If there's anybody even in, because I'm not saying it because there might be some A&M people. Like, watching this game makes me very interested to watch them and see how they do through the tournament.
Oh yeah,
like if they keep playing like that, like I'm not a big
college
basketball fan anyways.
Cinderella team.
Like to see them run with that. I like the way they play.
Yeah, they're fun to
watch. And plus, I want Trev Alberts to get,
Oh yeah,
I want him to be in a winning culture.
Oh yeah. I guess I would just say thanks for everybody for hanging out. It was fun. We want to do some more basketball content. We're sad we can't do more this tournament, but who knows? We'll keep an eye on what's going on next year with the team and, cover some of those games, especially if they get off to a hot start. But without K-Say, they're going to have to retool this roster. Right? Like, they're going to have to bring some talent in. They're going to have to get somebody through the portal or something, bro.
Before we go off of here, can you, and maybe you can't say too much, but can you confirm or deny all the reports around here in Omaha is that Hoiberg has already reached out to you about next year?
They want me to start at power forward?
The rumors are going wild. I've heard everything. I've heard all the positions. I've heard player coach and him being your assistant.
They do want me to be a 37-year-old player coach in college.
Who doesn't want that?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
But we're working on a NIL deal that's gonna. I'm looking for $2 million from Runza. All the runs I can eat, and $2 million, and they're not. They want to give me 1.7 mil right now.
How about this? All the runs as you can eat, 1.5, and I'll get Arby's to throw in curly fries for life.
Woo! Done. All right, Bryce, stick around one more year. I'm coming to save you.
I'm coming to save you.
We will see y'all soon with a video, hopefully. If you guys have any football video ideas you want us to tackle, let us know. Mike could pick one. And but yeah, we'll see you guys. Definitely live stream for the spring game. Don't miss that. Gary, it was a pleasure.
As always, sir.
Huskers lose. Huskers lose.
As always. As always.